Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is a glorious, sunshiny day. We got sun dogs, and those of you in Canada know what that means. It is currently minus 26 Celsius, feels like minus 34. So in Fahrenheit, that's minus 15, feels like minus 29. Look at all the beauties I have with me today. I'm so excited. So, of course, everybody's going to do collage their way, and we all know collage is bits of paper making other wonderful things. So, M- Miriam, let's make you big first today. Oh no,
Okay.
I lied. I lied. Center stage. I'm making her center stage. I can't say making you big. Rude. Miriam, you're up, sweetheart.
I'm already big enough. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Okay, Miriam, you're up.
Okay. So I have my book, my lab book that I made from a kid's book. And I started to do things here. Here we have the pool party, and here we have the other party, and now we have these ones. So originally, it's like that, the book. So I think this is the last one that I paint the background. And now I've been doing some basic cutting. And for instance, I have a here that it will be reading on the camel, and other one that will be taking bath, a sun bath with the horse, and another one
Ooh,
here.
I like him.
I,
That's an
I
awesome.
will I will find some things to put to the characters here and make them nice. And we'll see.
I love it. I love it. Okay, we'll watch Miriam's progress throughout. Beth, honey, I'm making you center stage. Here you go.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be doing some collaging, and the first thought that I had today was to do some kind of a collaging in my art book, and you know how fast I go. Uh, if I get this page done, I'll get my forest book out and maybe do a little flippy through or do a little bit of work in my forest book, which is an ongoing collage book, reverse collage book. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to be using a lot of cookies, and you're going to be really surprised on how I'm going to make them the background.
All
Mm.
right. All right. All right. All
Ah,
right. Shannon, you
Oh,
are
hello.
center stage, babe.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Shannon.
I
Hi.
am playing with these fun little winter people. I don't know what you call them. I live in Ottawa, Canada. Today, we're having a huge snowstorm. So, I thought I would bring out these fun little characters here to do a collage with. And I'll be using my big art journal page here and playing with this. Here's my Valentine's Day one I did.
I like that. Oh, those are
That's
fun.
pretty. That's very
Yeah.
pretty. Very
So
pretty.
here we are. So that's what I will be doing.
Awesome. 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 Okay, Moni, you
Hello,
are.
hello, everyone. My first time playing with these lovely ladies. I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to work on a larger canvas. I'm going to start with my background layer, and then I've got other papers I'm going to add on to, and then maybe some sort of stencil with the pretty colors in the back. So we'll see. Just happy to be here. Thank you, Kim, so much for
Of
letting me join you
course,
today.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And we have Florida Ann with us today. What you up to, hun?
Well, I know what I should be doing, but I'm not. So, when you don't know what to do, you mindlessly fussy cut and look for pictures. And so
Are you?
and I started a glue book. So
Oh, cool.
So I guess that's kind of collage. I'm
It
working
is.
on backgrounds, and I've got little pictures to go in the bigger pictures.
Is your
Nicole.
sorry, Anne, is your forest book handy? Do you want to show a couple of pictures from your forest book?
Sure, it's always handy.
Our lovely Anne is one of my big enablers. So she's doing the forest book. I'm doing one on the Pacific coast. She's got Beth doing the forest book as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a look at this, guys. Take a
right,
beautiful look at this.
Let me turn a light on. Actually, that's better. Is it better? Worse?
It's good. It's good.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I've got to add him. Ooh.
You're pretty.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So that's kind of the concept of the forest book is, as Beth said, we're adding, I'm not using any paint or anything. I'm just pictures pasted in the forest book that kind of don't make sense and kind of are funny. Like, I gotta move this. It's so big. Like this big picture of Uncle Sam just hanging out.
I love your ideas.
I love floating furniture and refrigerators.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Fun. Such fun.
It's a lot of fun.
There's a random puppy dog. And what I've been doing is I've been cutting out other pictures to cover the text. There's text here. Instead, I don't want to paint.
Hola,
So
Hey,
here's a
Dar. Hi, Jen. Welcome.
big doggy.
esa es Didi.
Hi, Maxie.
Hi, everybody.
Just all right, letter.
Isn't that a fun book, guys? Like, absolutely incredible.
This is my favorite, most favorite page right here, with these women running through the forest after this robot.
That's awesome.
That was serious fussy cutting, I'll tell you what.
I love it.
That's probably my favorite page. Let's see. The lady from Magnolia, Joanne, roller skating through the woods.
That's excellent. I love the glasses on the boar.
Yes, oh yes, sunglasses on the boar. And
Ay, me mandó la
pink lamb. And this lady running through the woods, and there's a little tiny guy in black and white behind her. I love that little guy.
A little leprechaun or something.
Yeah, he's a little guy. I've used him in several different collages over the years. Little tiny guy. So the models look good. These are a lot of models. Here's a moose trying to figure out what fork in the
Hi,
road. to
Lisa.
take.
Welcome.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I might be a little afraid something that little guy following me in the woods, I have to admit.
All right.
Here's a hummingbird whispering sweet nothings into a tiger's ear.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Hey, Angela. Nice to see you. I'm front and center here. Collage.
I am
We do collage in a lot of different ways, right? Everybody has their different takes on it. My little cats are collage because they're bits of paper glued together. We've done this kind of picture thing with collage and other stuff, right? So we play with collage a lot on this channel.
Oh, I like that.
And then this is my cluster book where I make clusters so that I can just have a group of them. I can take them and use them throughout a journal. So I've got a bit of flow. So I figured that clusters are collage because we're gluing bits of paper together. And so I'm going to do purple because the journal that we did New Year's Eve, or I did New Year's Eve when Miriam and I were doing a marathon, I covered it in purple paper and put purple lace on, and I don't really have much purple throughout the book. So as I'm going now, I am adding purple so it kind of has a bit of a flow. So that's what I'm doing today. I would like to welcome all my beautiful ladies here. If you guys have any questions or anything, I will try and catch it. And if you would like to see anybody front and center, please let me know.
If you are talking collage, I just received a collage from Didi Willingham.
Oh, she does beautiful collage. Let me just hang on, hang on. I gotta find you. Okay, you're front and center. Show us, show us.
This is the collage that she sent me. And she sent me the carrots.
They're
For
lovely
my-
carrots.
Yes, I wanted this carrot that she sent it to me.
Those are fabulous.
Yes, she did that. And this is a postcard with the collage. It's fabulous. Thank you for letting me share.
All right, all right, all right. So, welcome, Pixie. Nice to see you. My keyboard. Hi, Sherry. How are ya? My keyboard's kind of way over there, so I. Hi, Becca. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, if you ask a question and I'm going to type an answer, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I will make every effort to keep track of chat. And if you have a question for anybody, I will definitely interrupt them and be rude, very rude, because we're girls, and ask the person the question. So, lovely lady panel, all you wonderful peeps in the chat room, it is a full house. So, just a heads up to those viewing, we've got a lot of people who want to play. So I'm thinking of doing it so that at 2 hours in the morning, we have some people playing, and then 2 hours in the afternoon, we've got people playing. Okay. First of all, I'm on Central Time. So my morning is your afternoon if you're Eastern, right? Beth?
Right. We're just 1 hour. You're 1 hour behind me.
Okay. So we start at 11 o'clock Central here. And
And
yeah,
I'm East.
so anyway, I'm thinking that maybe it's going to turn out to be a longer stream than previously. So just a heads up on that. But you know, we're going to make it as smooth integrations as possible. So while we've got lots of people here, this week or last week we pulled a yellow stick, and that's why we're doing collage. So I need you guys to give me a color. Oh, I better find the sticks before I do this, right? Well, okay, we're gonna have to do that when I find the sticks. Okay, so if you see something on screen that you'd like to see what's happening while I find the sticks, I will be watching chat. Ha! It was in the pile behind my chair. Okay, while we're here, I need the first person who calls a color in chat. That's the color stick I will pull, and that's what we will be doing next week on the Feral Artists. It will be our theme of the week.
Next week is the
Pardon?
no. This next week is not the last of the month.
No. Oh wait.
No,
No.
16th. It is the last Sunday of the month. You're right.
Oh, well, yeah, because it only goes 28 days for February.
Yeah. It is the last. So this will
28th
be.
is my birthday.
Thank
But aren't you available to play, Kim?
It depends. Last Sunday of the month, I reserve for family as a rule.
Yeah.
So it's depending on what's happening.
But if somebody else wanted to stream it and do a show, that would be okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. If anybody else wants to do the Feral Artists on Sunday, that'd be awesome. So
I'm happy to do it. I can have up to 10 people playing, so.
awesome.
Well, we'll talk offline if you guys are interested. Because I go live on Sundays anyway, so it works
Okay.
out.
Anna also goes live on Sunday, and I think Shannon goes live on Sunday. Miriam goes live before me Sunday. Everybody streams Sunday, but that's
I go
cool.
live on Sunday.
Yeah,
I've been going live on Sundays forever, for
yeah.
years.
5 o'clock Eastern. And goes live.
Yes.
All right. So
So
Kitty
cool.
Jen said red. So this will be on the first weekend in March. Red.
I believe it's March.
Tags. Guys, we're doing tags.
Tags?
Tags.
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 Red
Tags.
tags.
You're it.
Red tags.
Well,
And you need a hat.
that was the color control of the sticks. All right, let's play.
I don't know why I put these
Oh.
pictures on this page.
Oh, I hope everybody's been having a wonderful. Oh, what the heck? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm having brain difficulties this morning. Hey, Tom, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Those of you who don't know Tom, he does miniatures and book nooks, and they
Fun.
are stunning, absolutely stunning.
Becky
Hi,
needs
Tom.
to go to his. She's doing a diorama right now.
Yeah. Hey, Sherry,
Hi,
I
Tom.
to ask you again. Can you post links for me, love?
If you mod me, I can always do it while we're streaming as well.
I can't do that from StreamYard though.
No, I know. I'm just saying for future.
Yeah.
But
I'm
you
really
can
bad.
do, don't you have a monitor from your, you can do from there,
In StreamYard?
not in StreamYard, but you, for sure you have the chat separate on a YouTube channel.
No, I use everything in StreamYard. I don't even go to YouTube. I'm
Okay.
bad.
You
I'm
go, you have some of your devices free, and you go to your stream in YouTube. From there, you can do it. Even now, I do
Okay,
it.
I'm going to try. I have my tablet beside me. I can try.
Interesting.
We're doing collage today, and we all know collage is gluing bits of paper down to make something completely different. Sort of. All right. Bear with
Well,
me.
my table is still in the up position.
Really?
And
Ron said that you need to stick a screwdriver in and push that nipple
no,
down.
I did that. I did
You did?
that.
And it still
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
work? So the
No.
hydraulic, the tube
It's,
itself
yeah,
is...
no.
Yeah,
What does she got to push down?
And it
You've got
won't
to
work.
push down a table. It's one of those... You
Well,
pull the
apparently,
lever.
this is my theory. Apparently, this must be a fairly common problem because they gave me my money back immediately.
Oh,
Oh,
So
Did
that's
they want
my
the table back?
conclusion. That
that's
they
never a
could
good
tell by
sign.
they could tell by the model number on the shipping label, or I had my money back. Like I was going to be getting a refund within 24 hours of me sending the initial email telling them that what my problem was. So that's what leads me to the conclusion that this is not an isolated issue.
Makes sense.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Makes sense.
Now, if I could figure out how to get it to work, that would be awesome because then I'd have a free table.
Yes.
But I might take it out in the garage and use it as a planting table because now I am now knee deep in monarch butterfly eggs.
Nice.
and I don't have enough milkweed to feed them. They're going to run out of
Oh no.
food before I can grow more milkweed. My butterfly lady last week found a nursery, and we bought a whole bunch of milkweed. And then I have little sprig of milkweed that she gave me that had little tiny eggs. And I noticed that there were holes in the leaves, and I looked more closely, and there were little tiny caterpillars eating the milkweed, as they're wont to do. And then we watched a monarch butterfly yesterday literally land on the milkweed plants that were still in their pots out in my front yard, laying eggs.
Morning, Belinda. Nice to see you, hon.
I got lots of, yeah.
Hi,
So
Belinda.
got a problem.
Oh, Beth, you rock. You absolutely rock.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the chat room that streams that would like to be shared out?
Oh, thank you, Beth.
I'll get all of us in a minute, but I was just
Hi,
getting the chat
Belinda.
room.
Hi, Sherry.
How do we? Okay, this is a question for somebody to teach me after. How do I get a night bot that we can do that? Like Becca does with the Nightbot, so that it pops up with.
Is Nightbot a StreamYard feature, or is that a?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think
it's a
StreamYard.
It's a separate feature.
Okay. Okay, so afterwards, I would really appreciate if somebody would walk me through how to get that done on my YouTube channel.
I can help you with that.
Okay,
that's really handy. That is a neat feature.
It is. It is.
Because I know Becca uses it.
Yeah. Becca talked me through. I was thinking of switching to Restream so that I could have 10 people and not pay as much as StreamYard expects.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the Restream. It was picking up my furnace noise. It was picking up my pump noise.
Oh dear.
I wasn't impressed.
Now what is that called?
Restream.
Oh, I haven't heard of Restream.
So it's
is that a new one?
I don't know if it's new or not. Becca uses it. Hi, Lindy. Nice to see you. Welcome. Hi, Tony. Nice to see you. We're doing collage today, and of course, we're all doing it our own way. That's why we're here.
You got me in my forest book, which I didn't.
I'm thinking that I've totally lost my strain of thought. Strain of thought. It's a strain to thought today. Sorry.
Strain to thought.
It's strain to thought today.
It's hard to think. Well, I know what I should be doing. I have to make my
everybody.
birthday card.
Yeah, Beth is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I would still be there trying to find the first person. Seriously, I am brutal. I had all my family here yesterday because it was Canasta Wars. Oh, they had a good laugh at me. I tell you, they're going, why do you stream? Because I like to.
What did you say? Canasta Wars?
Canasta Wars, yeah.
Oh, cool.
We play hand and foot canasta.
Oh, I just heard about hand and foot from one of my bridge ladies. I'd never heard of hand and foot, and she said it's in the canasta family. But
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah. So we play with 14 decks of cards.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I know. There's usually 7 of us that play, so 2 decks per person. And we get very rude and throw things at each other, and it's a blast.
As you would want to be. It's rude.
So it's my nephew and his girlfriend, my grandson and his girlfriend, and my 2 daughters and myself.
So it's family time and a stress reliever.
It is. It is.
And if you have an issue with a family member, then you can take it out in hand and foot. I said to them, I said, foot and mouth, does he? No, hand and foot, not foot and mouth.
Perfect. Love it, Anne. Love it. So, yeah,
Very good.
we had a great time, and of course, we make appetizers. Everybody brings something, so it was really a
What a
hodgepodge.
lovely family outing. How a wonderful, fun thing to do.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun. Good food, good laughs.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, you're doing collaging too today?
mm,
Awesome, Tony.
no place for this lion. I guess he's gonna. No room in the inn for that big lion. Oh. Yeah. So there. And we never played games really as a family. My parents played bridge, but that's not a family game.
Yeah. No, my husband doesn't play, but my daughters and I, he used to work nights. So if he was sleeping in the evening, we would play cards or whatever. Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris is somebody who also streams with us occasionally on Sundays. And Becca streams with us on Sundays. She comes and plays. So
We used to have a family game night in my family. And then I used to be in a, I used to love playing bunco. I had a group of ladies. We used to play bunco.
Remember Bunko?
Yeah. You need like a large group. I think it's like, what, 14 ladies or 16 ladies? I don't know. It's been a while. I've been thinking about it. And I'm like, I wonder if I could get enough ladies to play bunco out
Another
here.
popular game here is a lot of ladies play mahjong here.
See,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
love to learn how to play that properly. I used to play it as a teenager,
Yeah.
and I have a set, but I don't have, I can't remember how to play it properly.
I just remember playing it on, the online, mahjong, which is nothing like the real game.
Yeah, no, we used to do the betting and everything,
Yeah.
but that was an ex-boyfriend's mom that taught me, and they're no longer in my life, so nobody to play with.
I just remember the driving Miss Daisy. She had a mahjong group in the movie.
Yeah, right, she
Oh,
did.
it's not in your life.
Oh my word, Chris, I'm sorry. Chris hurt her hand. She can't art right now.
Oh,
No, no.
I hope it heals fast.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in, hon. Nice to see you.
Que te mejores prontito, Chris.
Heal fast.
Okay, the only person I don't have in is Miriam's. Kim, if you could put Miriam's in for me, I think I've got everybody else.
Okay, I can.
I'm
look,
curious.
I'm not a mod on that channel, evidently. My channel.
Oh, let me ask one of the other girls too.
You don't need to be a mod in your own channel. It's
Thanks so much,
okay.
Ben.
Don't you worry. Put my name. I will put my channel name. That is the same name that my handler.
It's hard to remember.
It's Art Curious.
There's
Oh,
that.
that's right. Art Curious. And then three initials, right?
Yes,
MNW.
no people. MNW.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
Sherry did it.
Okay,
Thank
it's
you,
in there.
Beth.
Okay.
Beth, thank you, Sherry, for putting in Miriam's. I appreciate my mods so very, very much. I really, really do. Well, I appreciate everybody for various reasons,
Yeah.
I just love you all, period.
We love you, Kim.
Love
We
you
love
too,
you.
Kim.
I
That's why we're here.
I'm thinking
Shannon,
who
too.
is going to have the longevity jar here in my collage.
Awesome.
I have a longevity jar, and I don't know who is going to
Can
have.
Miriam type in chat and then Beth can go to her channel by
Well,
Like-
no.
Somebody
Sherry-
got it
Sherry
in. It's
posted.
in there.
Oh, okay.
I don't need that. And
Oh, there it is. Sherry got it. Sorry.
It's in there.
I know it's a lag. It's a lag.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Never mind.
Okay, let's make some people center stage again. Let's flip through so people can see what's happening. Let's start. We'll start. And your center stage.
Uh-oh. Not
Oh.
me? Okay, wait a minute. You've caught me. I was off. I'm still cutting. I got distracted by my forest book. Thanks, Kim.
You're welcome. For all the
I should be
time.
making a birthday card for my grandson, and I had downloaded some pictures for this card, and that's what I was looking for. But apparently, I didn't download them correctly, so all I got was a
You're
bunch of gibberish.
multitasking? Okay.
Yes, but not well, apparently. So I will go back. I'm running out of time. Maybe I've already run out of time because his birthday is February 22nd. So.
That's when my grandson's birthday is.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
My middle boy.
Yep. So I don't think it's going to get there in time, even if it goes out tomorrow.
Is your postal service that slow too?
Does it happen to have a check in it with his name on it?
It will have a check on it. Yes.
Well, it will be fine if it's a
Yes,
few
that's
days
true.
late. He won't mind a bit.
I don't think he will.
Then you can send it to me.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't mind if it arrives late.
You don't mind.
And you
Yeah.
have more days till the 20th.
Okay.
Well, my neighbor next, not my roommate, but the other house, she turns 100 on February 20th.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, crazy. All right. Shannon, you're up, babe. Kitty Jen says those are really cute little creatures that you're cutting out.
Aren't they cute? Right now I'm putting some snowflakes down. Since we're having a snowstorm, I thought I'd do a little snowflake scene with some snowmen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting some texture paste down, making some snowflakes here with my
Neat.
my
Is that
little
the same snowstorm you
little
had Thursday, or is this another snowstorm?
night.
snowflake thingamajig here, and I got some
There's
stencil
another
with
storm
hearts
last
and
night.
stars. So that's what I'm doing with that. And,
Shannon is in Ottawa, Canada, Anne.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, we're having a big, huge snowstorm.
She was
today.
talking about a big snowstorm on Thursday or
Yeah,
Friday.
we had a big snowstorm on Thursday, and then we're having another huge storm.
Oh, another one. Okay.
Last winter, we didn't hardly have any snow. This winter, it's pandemonium. Yeah, I got these cute little guys that I'm cutting out. Haven't decided which ones I want to use yet, but they're also cute. I mean, look at these.
They are.
Aren't they adorable?
They are. I thought they were gnomes at first.
Me too.
They're super
So
cute.
cute.
So I'm going to move this out of the way and let this dry while I'm fussy cutting up my little men. How's everybody doing? Guys are doing good?
I'm doing good. How are you
Good.
guys
Good.
doing?
Good.
All right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
All right. All right. Miriam, front and center.
Again?
Again.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Hey, you guys know I bought back and forth, and you never know when I'm going to do it.
I know. It's very like it's
Got to be
like
ready.
we don't know when you're going to call on us.
so far what I have. It's a nice party.
It is a nice party. I love the hat on the camel.
Yeah. See, it was a ring, and I used part of the ring here and part like that. And you see my fox hats.
Perfect.
They are royalty.
Nice.
And then I have my longevity jar, and I don't know, maybe, oh, I already did that. Maybe I can put it here, like she
Like a
did
tattoo.
that. Yes, on the
Miriam, I think your camel needs a lip piercing.
yeah,
That would be
I,
cool. Look.
I can put it.
Hi, Candy. Nice to see you, hon.
Does your
Welcome.
camel have a toe?
More than one. And it's a male camel. So
Awesome.
here she have the longevity jar on his back, on her back, tucked inside of the dress. That's why she can use only the down part of the dress. And let's see. I have some
Awesome, Lindy.
of this. I think maybe I can put this behind. Let's see if I can tuck it behind.
Awesome.
Pleasure. Again,
Awesome.
pleasure.
Awesome.
We'll see. But you talk about nose ring. You are right. Have earrings, but let's do a nose ring too.
Awesome.
I have here something that could be perfect for nose ring. This one. Let's cut.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Hi, Candy.
Hello to everybody that I've missed. I'm working on it.
Oh, no, these are-
Like this is a ring, but in the nose. So it's a nose ring.
That's
I
going to be
enjoy
cute.
very much to do this.
These folks. Is that what on the camel? It's a hat. She used, I can't remember what she said. She used a ring or something, maybe?
Yes, it was a ring, and I
Okay.
used it as this part and this one, and I did
Great.
one part, and then I put it.
Okay. Hat with a crown. I get it.
Okay, here we have the nose ring, this that here, and here.
We played hats on my channel a few days ago.
Where?
That's perfect. Look at that. Look at that
Oh, wow.
nose. I like it.
Oh, that's
Fabulous,
neat.
Miriam.
That's meant to be.
It is. All right. Moni, front and center.
Okay, I just finished. I'm going to clean up a little bit. My first layer of my background collage.
Nice.
And I realize I'll have to go off screen or into another room to dry this so that I can try to work on the next layer. So
You can use the mute on your, or if you want me to mute you until you come back.
yeah, but then don't I have to unmute myself?
No. Oh,
I
don't know.
thought that you couldn't unmute me. It had to be me, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't mind going into another room just to dry it. So my next layer will be using those colorful papers that I made.
For this kind of noises.
Will be another layer of this, or I might use these other smushed papers that I have to then be another layer here. So that's me.
All right. All right. All right. Beth. Hello. Oh, you're working in your forest book.
That's a lot.
And enabled me to get the forest book too. So I do have it, and I love it, love it, love it. You don't have to have this particular book. You can get any kind of a book.
That's
I
true.
got mine used. So
Hey, Spider, nice to
with
see
a
you.
tabletop book, you don't have to worry about anything writing or anything because it's all pictures.
Okay.
And so you can always get a used book, tabletop book, uh, real inexpensive. Just type in used books and the book title you want, maybe the author. And anyway, that's the best way I know to get a tabletop book. But now an art book might be different, or a puzzle book that has people can draw in it. You have to be careful when you get the used books. You have to make sure it's new, or with a fair condition, or used or unused condition.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is so cute to glue
Oh, I
in.
love your TP. That TP is great. What a great image.
And
Yeah.
and then I just glued in the village over here. And then
Oh,
I've got some UFOs up here
of
flying
course.
by. They're art UFOs.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Those cookies look really good up there.
So
Are they
so
cookies? What
I
are they?
was going to do a collage page, but since Anne brought up the forest book, that's all I needed. She enabled me to get this book, and I love it.
Mhm.
And Dee Dee does have it, and there's about 13 girls over there that have this book too. But I
Really?
don't think that all of them are collaging it the way Ann and I and Dee Dee do. Uh, we we um, we have no fear of putting
Right.
something down. And
Mhm.
some people don't; they just want to touch the book. They don't want to do anything in the book. But I have to feel. I have to feel to see what I've done. Uh,
Yes, I know, because sometimes it blends in. You have to feel the ridge of the glued in pictures.
Yeah. So on this, the horses were in the picture, and I found this girl, and so I straddled her on the horse,
Oh, that came
and
out
I had
awesome.
to
Yeah.
cut one of her legs off, but it's on the
Hi,
other
Patty.
side.
Welcome.
But
It's
that
on the
works perfectly. Oh my gosh. That's great. I love it.
and I love all of these tree scenes, and you could uh, put your things behind the tree and
Yeah.
cut that part out of the picture, and
Hmm.
then reattach them.
Hmm.
uh, and you leave the tree on top. It's real easy to do, and it's
You
kind of
do the
fun. Like
ad.
this one he's popping out on top of this tree.
Oh, I
So,
love that.
That's a
uh,
good one.
It looks so great.
and then I've got a yoga girl over here, and she's doing yoga on the tree.
Of course.
Perfect.
Oh
Perfect.
my
Perfect.
gosh, that's great. That's a great image for that.
So I found a yoga magazine that I had in my stash, and it is one of the best magazines to collage out of because of the poses and
Oh, I
stuff.
bet.
That's
And
awesome.
then this one was just a picture of the mountains, and I cut these monkeys out of another book, and I used a lot of travel magazines.
Yes.
And so they're in a meeting, and
Mhm.
they're over here in a meeting, and it's always the best seat in the house, and it's on top of those mountains, and it looks like
Looks
it's
like a summit meeting.
Yes.
yeah,
Very good, man.
they're discussing territories here.
Right. Yes. That's
And
funny.
here's another forest. and I've got snails and stuffed animals. I got a bee, a butterfly. I've even got a worm over here squirming around between the trees.
Oh, I love
And
them.
I like to tell stories.
She does.
And so this is the swamps here, and this is down in the Everglades. And these people are on the airboat running around in the swamps looking for stuff, and this is the tour guide, and he's talking about the alligators, and he says yes, they are real,
Hmm.
they are real, and here they are,
And they will eat you. Yes.
and they will take a snap out of you. They're very territorial, and they are very possessive of their nest, and their babies.
And they're very, very fast.
And they are. They can snap at you in a second.
Yeah, they're
before you
deceptively
even know.
fast.
So, and here's another scenic picture that I had, and I found this girl on a rock out of a travel magazine, and she's overlooking. Yeah.
That's awesome, Beth.
So
Yeah, I got the I got the one travel magazine that you recommended, the National
Yeah.
Geographic one. Oh, it's a
Yep.
beautiful magazine. It came.
beautiful paper, beautiful
Yes.
pictures.
Yep, that was
And,
a great find, and it was free. That's the
And
other.
there's a habitat one. There's 2 or 3. Yeah, they're free.
They're
Travel
free.
magazines are free. And you can also go to whateverstate.com or
Yeah.
.org and get a state book of your choosing, and order a state of Florida or a state of Texas or a
Those
state of
are
West
hard to
Virginia.
come by because
And they're free.
They want to send you a digital one, so you have to dig pretty deep in order to get
But they
the.
do, yeah, I know digital is coming, paper is getting extinct, but I'm still able to get a few.
Yeah, like look, here's some of them.
So,
This is
and
the one
sometimes you just put something down because it's the right color.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm going center. Thanks, Beth. Okay. Well, double click that. So this is the way the clusters are going to look. I'm going to turn those into flowers in a little bit. But these ladies, Anne and Beth, I love them to bits, but they are such enablers. So I pulled out my book that I'm doing the same way they're doing the forest book. So I too am going to play in my book.
Yeah, didn't you say? Oh, I love that. Didn't you say you had some tabletop books that you were going to start?
Yeah, this is one of them.
Okay.
I've probably got like 15.
Yeah, no one's going to look at them, or if they do open them and they see what you've done, you'll go, what?
Yeah, so I'm having a heck of a fun time with this. I have to thank you very much, because anyway.
That was Dee Dee started all of this.
And Dee Dee started it. Okay, we can all blame Dee Dee. Our lovely Dee Dee.
No, it was Dee Dee's doings.
Dee Dee
did it. Dee Dee did it.
Dee Dee did it.
Yes.
So I have majorly train magazines because that's what's in my house. So if I manage to get, my kids have dropped me off magazines and I've been hitting the gift course for it. So I'm
great images.
Yeah. I decided I needed a cat page, and the cat lady, we have to have a cat lady, right?
Oh, and then, you didn't put any of your own cats in there, Kim?
No, I'm just using magazine images for this. I'm
Yeah.
not using, I'm not using wonky chunks at all. But the wonky chunks too, like my wonky chunks, those are collages as well. Because they're just all chopped up little bits and put together to make that. But you know what, guys? I was even thinking, let's make me part of the club here.
Be careful if you're thinking.
I know, it's brutal. It's brutal. But when we do our snippet strips and stuff, that's collage.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right? So we use collage in so many different facets when we're doing paper art.
Yeah.
But,
I want to do a snippet roll like Josephine did. She's got the most beautiful snippet rolls. Oh my God.
Oh, some of them are incredible.
And they're huge. They're absolutely huge. Hi, Art Junkie and Stanley.
That's Shannon. Shannon is
Shannon.
Yeah. We have a very mixed bag and a nice variety of countries represented here today.
Yes, we do.
We have Miriam in Israel. We have Beth and Ann and Moni in the U.S. And, of course, Shannon and I are Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the lovely land of corn and beans in Illinois.
So I have to ask you ladies that do this. Some of your pages are glossier than others. Do you care about that?
No.
Okay.
Depends on where I'm putting it, I guess.
It's all about the color. If the color matches and the figure matches.
I don't have time. Beth, have
I
you
don't
seen?
have.
I'm
I'm gonna go dry real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I guess most of mine are glossy because they're all coming out of magazines. So I don't know that I have. I guess I do have a couple of matte pictures that I put in the forest book, and honestly, they look out of place. I'm not sure.
That's what I was wondering. Like, I mean, these are a little bit matte compared to this, but I think I could get away with.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
There's a
Well,
few
yeah,
I'm not sure I like.
And if you put a little bit of glue on top of your glossy paper and just rub it clear,
Yeah,
that might take some of the gloss off.
this is one of my favorite pages.
Oh, I love it with the car up on the rocks. Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect. That is great. That's a good one. That is a good one.
That's
It's
one of
funny
those
how you have
overlooked,
favorites. Yeah.
those overlooked pictures.
Yeah, I like overlook pictures. All right.
Is there anybody in the car with your hands
No,
out?
no, I didn't see anybody in the car yet. I haven't found
Because it could
anybody.
be a
Is it a
convertible.
Is it a convertible?
No, it's
No.
not. But I
Ann
mean,
and I think alike.
I can still put some heads looking out the window, like, but I just haven't found anybody I really like yet. What about Lego heads?
Oh, that's nice.
You could have a hand just sticking out the window.
I could. So yeah, I'm still working on getting the flow of how this works.
No, I think you're doing a fine job.
Oh, thanks. So do you guys plot it all out, or do you just add things and then add more when you find something that fits?
I do little bits by little bits.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to make when I start, and how it turns out is beyond me.
Yeah, that's what me too.
I go page by page, but I'm new in this, so I don't know.
Okay, Candy, thanks for popping in, hon. I appreciate it.
Hi, Candy.
I can
See, now three of us are doing the same thing again. Maybe I need to put this away and play later. Too many choices. Definitely. So anybody have anything fun planned for the rest of the day? Shannon, do you have your crochet group this afternoon?
Yes, I have my members live this afternoon. We're going to do it at 4 instead. We're just finishing up a blanket, working on the border, and then we're going to start doing some granny squares. I got a box that I won with different granny squares. So we're going to do a granny square a week, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with it. So that's always
cool.
fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And Anne, you're on at 5.
Yes.
And Monica, what time are you going on?
1:30.
So it's a fun-filled day, guys. Just an absolute fun-filled day. And of course, Miriam streamed before me this morning.
I got to remember that.
I know I need a rafter. Oh, actually, I could have put these guys going down a waterfall, but I thought that they would be more fun going down a snowy mountain slide. And it says tropical getaway. Soon, I'll find it. I like I say, I have just really started this. I've never done one like this before because, coffee table books. You don't muck up books like these kinds of books. And now I definitely don't care. I love this one too. It says getting ready because I just thought that, little boy daredevil because little boys are daredevils. Girls are too, but maybe not quite to that extent. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for a waterfall. There we go. Nope. I already got a boy in the shower there. Another waterfall. Have you decided what you're putting on that, Monica?
Yeah, I think I'm going to use my painty papers.
Okay.
I'm going to do a bunch of tiny squares for my next layer. And then, like I said, I have a stencil that I'll eventually draw out and then, black out or push back and see how that goes.
Beth's working on her book and Anne's working on her book. Miriam and Shannon, everybody's working on books now. See, I should just go back to doing what I was doing. Oh, he looks good there. This one, okay. I have to go big for a second. This is my all-time favorite one that I've got in this book so far. The little boy in this swing, it says memory maker, and then that robot says, warning, little Johnny will be vomiting in 3 minutes. It just really, really tickled my fancy that they just...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Warning, warning, Will Robinson. Reminds me of that TV show. What is it? What is that? Lost in Space?
Yeah, Lost in Space. Definitely dating myself on that one, but yes.
Hey, I mentioned it, so I'm there with you, lady.
That's true. Okay. Really?
Joe's in the house.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hello, hello. Will Robinson was in the 60s.
It was.
I was born in '69, so.
Ouch. I'm yelling horribly.
I was lucky. I just didn't have to be a baby of the '70s. Not that there's anything wrong with being a baby of the '70s.
Jen, because my cats are matte, I'm not using them in this book. I might use them in the next one I'm planning on doing, but these guys, no, because these are glossy pages, I'm just using magazine stuff. And those of you who know me know that I don't normally do things with things that aren't mine, but I'm doing it because it's fun. Because it's fun. Hey, you'll fit in here, won't you? Me.
Stop. I'm not feeding you.
Oh no, Lily's hungry.
I'm not feeding you now. It's too early.
Lily is hungry, Mom.
Yeah. I know. And you know she's going to get her way because she'll just drive me crazy until I feed her. I might as well just do it now and get it over with.
Yeah.
My Jess should be coming over here to stare at me.
Yeah. Silly cats, I tell ya.
Silly. Pain in
and
the
my
butt
girlfriend's cat is a social eater. Like the cat will bug to eat, But then she sits and stares at my friend till my friend sits down and has something as well.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Like
Weird.
definitely,
Social.
you know.
Unique, special, not weird.
Yeah.
Fair
Sorry.
enough.
Silly cat. Silly cats. That's all I can say.
I don't know what my life would be like without mine right now. So appreciate it.
Mhm.
Appreciate that, girl.
Share about this image. Save to share. Well, I'd like to print the whole image out, not half of it. That's what I'd like.
That's gonna go there. Oh no, I need glue sticks.
What can I
Now I
share?
can see Anne putting papers down on the floor and letting her dog do this on the papers.
Oh my.
That would be Dalek art.
Yeah. I guess that could be fun too, you know?
It could be, oh, did they put paint on the dog's tail and then get the dog to wag its tail?
That's what it looks like.
It's a, instead of a Jackson Pollock, it's a Jackson puppet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was thinking if you had like food coloring with water and you spritzed your dog with it and then you spritzed its ears so it would shake, it could make a very interesting pattern.
Hi, Kitty Jen. Hi, Lisa.
We have a lovely group of ladies this morning. Each and every one is really appreciated. I appreciate each and every one for being here. And everybody
We
in the audience.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, you're adorable. You're a sweetheart.
Thanks. I just, you know what? Like I say, the reason I started the Feral Artist Group was so often when I was working with people and teaching art, they didn't know where to start. They were intimidated, etc., right? So I started this group not only because everybody does things differently, but because we each have our own individual styles. So I figured that we could the people who watch us may not be able to do things the way Beth does it, but they might be able to do things the way Anne does it, or they might be able to do it the way right. So this way, they have a variety of individuals to choose from for how things get done, and maybe they'll feel less intimidated. That's
Yeah.
why I started this group. Gotten to show you guys off, cause and to play
Oh, it's a-
together because it's a blast.
But then they show, they watch us, and we are so awesome that they are intimidated with anything.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Yes, I will speak for myself. Why not?
That's right.
You are awesome, Miriam.
Oh, Miriam's incredible.
Yes, she
Miriam's
is.
absolutely incredible.
Yes, she is.
Well, I mean, everybody here has their strengths, right? And things that we absolutely love to do that we shine at to help the people in the audience participate, right? Because there's got to be one of us that they'll say, "Hey, I can do that way." You know.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, there's just so many ways of doing stuff.
Yeah, but you know, so many people. There was something yesterday, and my nephew was talking about it, and I just looked at him like a deer in the headlights, going, "I never ever thought of doing it that way." So I can't remember what it is now, so heaven help me. But you know, it just like So we learn from each other as well,
Absolutely.
right?
Hey, Wisconsin, Greg. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Hello, Greg. Nice to
Hi,
see you.
Wisconsin.
Hi, Greg.
How are you?
Monica also has an outdoors channel where she does fishing and other outdoors type things.
Oh, cool.
So,
Well, it's new. I still have to get my slideshow from last spring, summer. I was gone all spring and summer of last year from the art world because I got to fish a lot and I loved it. But that'll be one in case you ladies ever want to just kind of hang out and have a little drink or chat. I'll be doing kind of the shenanigans panels over there. And sometimes, like if I'm prepping for a project and it's not really art, but it's something I need to do and I want company, I will stream on that one. So it's everything else, Moni, because it's
We like,
everything else besides
we
my
like
art. So
variety. Variety is good.
yeah,
it
Sounds
is.
awesome.
thanks for mentioning that, Kim.
No problem. No problem.
I'll come fish with you.
All right, I became quite the bass fisherwoman this last spring, summer, and I learned a lot. I can do my own reels and put all my own hooks on, and
I'm not afraid to put a worm on a hook.
yeah, me neither.
Or
But
a
I mean,
fish,
as far
a
as
little fish.
putting,
I grew up fishing. I mean, we
oh, yeah.
literally went fishing
I
every
grew up-
weekend. My dad, my grandfather, and I, we went fishing every weekend.
Oh, that's great.
Saltwater fishing out in
Oh,
the
really?
ocean because we lived out
Oh.
on Long Island, not freshwater. I've
So
only
what
I've
did you
never
catch?
done the saltwater fishing.
Anne, what did you catch?
we caught mostly flounder and fluke. Really good eating fish, and my grandfather would fillet the fish as we were going back into the dock, and the seagulls would follow us back all the way back to where we docked the boat. And then
You don't want those birds to know where you live.
yeah, and then occasionally we would go like on those party boats where you basically fish for bluefish, which I'm not a fan of eating myself. It's a dark, oily fish, very strong,
Okay.
but mostly flounder, which are bottom fish. That
Bottom feeders?
bottom feeders. Yeah.
Yeah, I caught a lot of bass, crappie, bluegill. I caught a 13-inch, 2.1 pound red-eared sunfish. So that's my personal best for the
Wow,
sunfish
that's a
series.
big one for a sunfish.
And I got what was it? 4.72 pound bass this year.
Wow.
So that's now my personal best.
Wide mouth is smallmouth.
And I got a 15-inch trout too this last year.
Wow.
Well, I forgot. I used to fish for out on Lake Chautauqua in southwestern New York. We used to fish for muskie.
That's a big
And
fish.
they are huge, and they'll jump up out of the water and give you quite the fight. And now anything less than 42 inches, you've got to throw back. So it's really hard to catch one.
Wow. Yeah.
But they
You
would
gotta let them grow up.
yeah, perch, wide mouth and smallmouth bass on the lake. I went fishing in Lake Erie, lake salmon, lake trout. Those are big.
Yes.
I didn't catch a smallmouth. Those are mostly in like the little creeks and rivers, and so that's my goal this year to get a smallmouth. Although my boyfriend caught one. We've got some native fish in the basement. Some bluegill, some bullheads and stuff. So
What are the little tiny ones? Because we used to fish when I lived up on the farm outside of Gettysburg. We used to use the little little bobbers.
the little minnows.
No, there was a bob. It was like a bob, and then when the bobber was pulled down, you had a fish.
We use bobbers for gold.
And these were little tiny fish. I mean, you'd have to catch 20 of them to make a meal. They were, I guess, they were never much bigger than that, but they were in the pond. So
Yeah.
They would be
I don't know,
small.
probably bluegill. Bluegill can be kind
Bluegill.
of small.
Yeah, bluegill.
I don't think it was a bluegill. I have no idea now.
Popular pond fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bluegill and crappie are popular pond fishes.
I'm allergic to fishes.
You're allergic to
Oh.
fish. Oh,
Copy image.
We just found a page of fishes too. So they're gonna have to
awesome.
be in the book.
Yeah, I like fishes. I put fish in all my floral pictures.
Yeah.
Do the collage.
Save as.
So I've been through this magazine or this book twice, and I don't know where I want this lady.
Don't want to
She's
save
the lady.
I'll save it there.
Just
I
doesn't
should
fit.
start gluing, but
Chris, welcome. You're lurking. You're marking papers. You want us to be quiet. You'll have to mute us, I think. Oh, Beth, there's a little fish. Look at that.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
you.
He might be flying with the birds.
That works.
Put it in the bird's mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me, I stepped out of my classroom once, and in Florida, it's not like northern schools. When you go outside the classroom, you're outside. And I stepped out of my classroom, and in front of my classroom was a fish that was still alive.
Oh,
And we couldn't. I called the maintenance guy, and I said, "Willie, I've got a live fish outside my classroom." And he came and got it. And we had osprey nests, and we figured that an osprey caught the fish in the
Yeah.
river that's on, not too far from the school. And the fish wrangled itself loose. And so the osprey dropped it, and it just happened to drop it outside my classroom. Fortunately, it didn't hit some kid in the head because it was a big fish.
that would be hilarious.
I
The
know.
sky is falling.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
raining
love that.
fish. It's raining fish.
That is so cool. Oh,
Not for the fish.
Not for the
I
fish,
know,
no.
I know, but still.
Fish
That's,
did not survive that adventure,
no, I'm sure.
but it was still alive. It was kind of gasping for breath. But we had they had a camera set up on the osprey nest, so we could tune in and watch the progress. And they had built like the osprey platform, for them to build their nests, and they're pretty impressive.
They put them a lot around the train tracks and stuff like that over here.
I hear Joe.
What was that about the train tracks, Joe?
They put those nests, those big aluminum nests, right by the train tracks, and
Yeah.
we got a lot of that. And also, when we first moved down here, we really stayed with the eagle over there in the eastern side of the.
It's in the Gulf. It's
the
a
Gulf.
Southwest Eagle Cam.
Hey,
South
Brenda.
Eagle Cam, and they have cameras on the eagles there. They keep track of who's there, the male and the female, and they get new. They mate for life. The bald eagles.
Yeah.
And if they lose a spouse, they will get another spouse at the right time. If they're in the middle of raising kids, they will raise the kids first, and then they'll get a spouse, and then they'll start another family every year.
Awesome. We get a lot of bald eagles. There's like 30 or 40 of them just outside of town. They hang around the barns. So if they're culling chickens or pigs or whatever,
Nice.
they're throwing the animals out, the eagles just flock. Ron has got some incredible.
They're
pictures.
off the endangered list now.
The bald eagles?
Yep.
Oh, they have been.
They're still protected, but they were on the endangered list, but they're off.
Yeah. Hi, Brenda. Nice to see you.
And there are several live cameras on YouTube if you want to look up live cameras.
Right. The nest.
Mhm. I've seen that.
Yeah, there's a Friends of the Big Bear Valley that have the bald eagles more towards, I think they're in Lake Tahoe, Las Vegas area.
Yeah.
But I watch that channel because it's a couple, Jackie and Shadow. And last year, none of their eggs hatched. And she sat on those eggs and sat on those eggs for so long. And it was like way past the time that they would have. And so she's got like 3 eggs now. So I'm really hoping that those hatch this year.
How sad.
And
In fact,
out in California, you can actually watch earthquakes from the live cameras.
yeah,
Yeah, my
cameras everywhere now.
home state, we have earthquakes, but out here they've got tornadoes. Everyone's got their Mother Nature visits.
Yeah, we got blizzards.
And we have eagles here that are residents at this community. We have eagles that live here, and then because we have sandhill cranes that live here year round.
Yeah, we got sandhill cranes in our backyard.
Yeah, they walk right by my screen porch, and they're literally. I mean, poor Lily goes nuts, and I said, Lily, they'll poke your eyes out.
Poke your eye out.
But the sandhill crane chicks are so cute. Oh my God, aren't they, Beth? Oh, they're the cutest little, and they grow so fast. Oh gosh,
We got a lot of birds down here.
yeah, we do
There
too.
was a thing in one of the they had an extra aluminum platform that they used, and they were getting a new one in. And I thought, the way I read it, I thought they were trying to get rid of it to get the new one put in, because they just right there, the railroad tracks at the areas, the birds flock around them, and they really stay in that area over here. I mean, it's within 5 miles from our house, but they come and go. It just depends on the weathers. And
Brenda says that in her hometown in Northeast Michigan, never saw eagles until the Air Force Base closed, which makes perfect sense to me because there's a lot of. It's an Air Force Base.
Right.
Right. Shannon, how's your blizzard? Do you know how many inches or centimeters?
Oh my God, you can't see anything right now.
Really?
It's like I live on the second floor. I live on the second floor, and my whole house has windows.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting on my chair here looking, and I literally cannot see the trees across the river.
Wow.
It's so bad.
Is it the heavy snow, like the big wet flakes?
No, it's
just like
hard to see. Let me see what it says here.
Well, you would
winter storm warning, heavy
would
snow.
you get lake effect where you are, or it's just a regular old-fashioned blizzard? It's not like lake
no, we don't. I'm a little bit too far from the lake yet.
Right. So, because we got lake effect outside of Buffalo, which was unbelievable.
Yeah, we get the when it comes down this way right afterwards, sort of thing. We're next in line.
Next one.
Chris says where she is, it's desert. So there are falcons, owls, rattlesnakes, and a mountain lion.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, now I have a question. How do mountain lions survive in desert situations when there's that lower amount of water? The snakes and stuff I can understand, but a mountain lion, don't they,
I don't know. They need water, right? I would think. It's a good question.
I mean, underline when I see it.
Sorry, Miriam, I missed that.
I will ask him when I see it.
All right.
Okay.
Are you going to Mexico to visit Chris?
I'm about to go.
Okay, let's make Miriam big. Here we go. Here's Miriam. That turned out awesome.
Center stage, not big.
Right. Oops.
This is not Miriam. So this is my scene we have the hawks that are royalty, and the camel that we don't know who is it. And we have a lot of characters like doing different things. We have flying boats and a saucer because who told about the saucer? And yeah, so I said, oh, flying saucer, and I have mine. And we have motorcycles coming out from the hand of the geese and the girls, and the longevity pills. And that's it.
I love it. I love it.
Super.
I have a blast with you, and thank you so much for the creation and the comment.
Thanks so much for coming, Miriam. I hope your back feels better soon, hon.
Oh, thank you, honey. And I will see you after my trip because the first Sunday of March, I think I am still on.
You're still away. Yeah.
Yes.
Safe travels, Miriam.
Thank you so much. Maybe you will see me on Thursday or tomorrow on Shannon's and on Thursday in my channel.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Miriam is guesting on Shannon's channel tomorrow. All right. Thank you very much for coming,
Yes.
hon.
Bye, Miriam.
Love you, my friend.
Bye,
Bye
Miriam.
bye.
Kim, I'm going to go too. I need to go get some lunch.
Okay, Beth. Well, thank you very much for coming.
And
You big hugs.
Bye, Beth.
you guys
Bye,
have
Beth.
Beth,
I'll
can I
see
make you big? Wait, Beth, can I make you big and you can
You
show
can,
what
yeah.
can do?
I'll show
Okay.
you a few pages.
Ah,
Yeah.
Center stage, center stage, center stage.
Yeah, warthog.
It is.
Oh, wow. That's,
You can't
oh,
see
I
it.
had those same mushrooms
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
in the same picture. I
no
think I put my
sponsors around
mushrooms.
here too.
And I found a children's verse in a children's book says to market to buy a fat pig.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I like to collect things that go together.
Mhm.
They're collectors.
Mhm. I love it. I love it.
This is cute.
Very cool.
That is very cute. Very cute.
It's a pretty one too. That cats.
But my sugar is telling me to go eat. So I'm
Okay.
gonna
Well, thanks for coming, Beth. I appreciate you very much, my friend. Big hugs.
I love those cat, that cat and the cat.
We'll talk soon, hon. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Bye,
everybody.
Dad.
Enjoy
Bye.
your lunch.
Hi, girls.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
You stay
Bye.
home because those places that had a lot of backup on the rain this morning, I seen a big thing.
Flash
where
floods.
the flash floods are in places that people don't know about.
Yeah, that's what Mark said. They were flash flooding down in Kentucky.
Yeah, and dark driving after dark is bad.
So Chris says that the mountain lion was seen a month ago close to the area, but there used to be skunks and hates. What's a hate?
Must be a rodent that they eat, I'm guessing.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, skunks are great around barns for rats and mice, right?
Mhm.
So
Maybe it's a typo.
true, it could be a typo. Could be a typo. Could be hares.
Maybe it's rats. I don't know.
Yeah.
We
But
got
it
a
would be
lot
so
of different
stinky
things
when
to
there'd
rely
be
on.
a skunk that were roadkill. God, that smell was so pungent. Oh,
You know.
It doesn't even faze me anymore. We live rurally, so it's like, oh look, another dead one. What were you saying, Shannon? Sorry.
I say we get a lot of animals around here because I'm right on the river, so we get the
Yeah.
snapping turtles and the swans and the ducks and the geese and
yeah.
all kinds of things.
Yeah,
We have something called a soft shell turtle, and that is the ugliest thing you have ever seen. Oh my God, is it ugly? And she laid one. She came up in my little garden bed 2 years ago and dug and dug and dug, and there was dirt flying everywhere. And she laid her eggs. Laid a whole bunch of eggs.
Oh,
Does she
wow.
taste good? Does she taste good?
No, no. And then
Not the
she
same as
scurried
soft
back
girl
to the
calves.
pond. One year she laid her eggs on my neighbor's yard, and while she was digging the hole, they had taken a tree out, so there was kind of like soft, like area where the tree stump had been removed. And she dug there, and there were crows watching every move. And as soon as she got done, before she got back to the pond, the crows came down and ate all her eggs. I felt so bad.
Well, crows are like that. I mean,
Yes, they are.
When Ron was at work, he watched a crow take a gosling, and I mean, let's face it, Canada geese are one of the nastiest creatures in the
Oh
world.
my God, aren't
Right.
they?
So anyway, the crow took this gosling and went over to a puddle in the parking lot and drowned it before he ate it. So
Crows are very smart
they
too.
are, but you know,
I
could
read
see-
somewhere crows too, they have like memory for like 30 years and they pass those memories on. So like if someone was mean to them, or swished at them,
yeah,
that then the memory gets passed. I don't know, something like that. But I was like, wow,
I believe it.
talking about holding a grudge.
Yeah. No, they're well. I've seen the eagles here have picked up. We have something called Egyptian geese. They're beautiful because they have blue. They have blue around their eyes that look like the blue that Egyptians wore as makeup. That color blue.
Oh, really? Very
And
cool.
it outlines their eyes, and that's why they're called Egyptian geese. They're not from Egypt, but they're called Egyptian geese. And they're not indigenous to Florida, but we've got a whole flock of them here. But I've seen an eagle grab hold of one of them and fly off with it.
So they were introduced. Are they an invasive bird?
Yeah, I had a wounded one here, and they mate for life also. And I had a wounded one, and I called the wildlife people, and they said, nope, we can't. We don't do anything for them because they're not native Floridian birds. So, well, that's nice. Poor thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand they're limited, funds and stuff, and they're going to use whatever they have for native Floridian birds. But,
Well, that's totally understandable. Really.
yeah. But she was at this point. She was in the middle of the road, and it was dusk, and I was just so afraid someone was going to come flying in. So I called the guard, and I told them about it, and they said that they would come and, I guess, shush her out of the middle of the road. I don't know what happened to her. I'm assuming it was her, but her mate or his mate was following right behind, kept very close to the wounded one.
Yeah.
Poor little. I had a sandhill crane the other day that came limping by, but I figured as long as it was moving and it was eating, I guess maybe. I'm thinking maybe a golf ball nicked its wing or something.
Oh, could be.
I mean, that's quite the shot, obviously, if you can hit a sandhill crane. But the golfers don't like them, even though they were here first. I'm thinking, screw you, golfers.
I'm doing so much cutting. I better skip the stencil to see how much area I actually need to fill in.
I need to stop. Well, I think I'll do that during I have to make my grandson a birthday card.
Here? It's row housing, actually, Jen.
Oh yeah,
It looks like a castle, but it's row housing.
it's row housing. Yeah. Oh, look at I like the dish, the TV dish on the roof.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Don't know where it's going to go. I thought maybe here, but I'm not sure now. I'll
in the
flip
middle.
through the book 6 times before I actually find out where I want it.
I know. Auditioning. You're auditioning.
I am auditioning. We've been doing a lot of that lately. Oh, I am the worst fussy cutter in the world. Good grief.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I love watching Dee Dee fussy cut because she goes so fast. Oh my gosh. She is just flies through it.
Yeah, I can't. It is what it is. Hey, Shannon, how's it going?
I never knew that you're supposed to move the paper, not the
Scissors. Yeah, you move the paper.
not the scissors. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that until
Shannon, you're front and center, babe.
Okay, well, I made a couple little guys here.
Oh, they're cute. I like those little guys.
Aren't they cute? This one here is their
That's
buddies
my
here.
style. Little critters.
Says light the
they're
way.
adorable.
And then these guys here are so cute. Oh my God,
They
they're
really
on
are.
snowboards.
They are
They're on
snowboarding.
snowboards, so they're snowboarding. And it says, be open to whatever comes next.
Yeah. I love it.
Just some fun play.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it. That's what we do on Sundays. It's fun play. We just
Yeah.
follow the prompt of the day and run with it.
Exactly.
So yeah, next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month, so we're not streaming.
Okay.
And I never do this on the last Sunday of the month. Monica said she may take it over next Sunday because she could have 10 people on with her. But we'll figure all that out and let everybody know.
Okay.
So the week after, the first Sunday in March, I have to think, we're doing, hey, Angela, nice to see you, hon. We're doing tags.
Okay.
Doing tags.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're all back in screen. I wasn't paying attention. I was cutting. Sorry, guys. And then I kind of bogarted the screen here. Bad, Kim. So,
It's your channel. It's your channel.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Those in the audience, anybody you want to see up front and personal?
Okay, I gotta get my. I'll be right
I've
back.
decided to do a hummingbird stencil. I had the fish one,
Oh, that's awesome.
but I think the hummingbird will do better with all those pretty colors I just finished cutting out. The strips.
Perfect. Did you break down and feed your cat, Anne?
I got some, what is this stuff?
Muslin?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I ran out, so I got some muslin. And what I like to do with this is I like to take this. I have these rub-ons. And I like to put rub-ons on them and then use them as center points for like cards.
What a great idea.
That sort of stuff. So it's
Well,
fun.
it works good on, Shannon, it obviously then works good on the fabric.
Yeah, it works great. Works good on everything.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I'd love to see that. Okay, Shannon's going center stage because we're going to watch her do this.
So what I usually do, this one is bordered. I don't usually get the bordered kind, but it was what was available. Get this. There. Okay, let's do this one.
Do you have to wet it or anything?
No. I'm just taking the edges off. Usually, like I said, they're already pre-done, but these ones aren't. So I'm gonna.
Right, because you want the frayed look, right?
Yeah, exactly. We want the frayed look. We want the.
Shabby, shabby.
So there we are. We got a little piece here, and then I've got this. I don't know what this is, but some kind of foliage.
Looks like, a tree, the roots. I have no clue.
I don't know either. I got a bone folder here. So I'm going to take the back piece off. It just comes right off, no problem.
Okay.
And then we have this piece like this. And you put it on the fabric. And you rub on the rub on like we do.
That's very cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you ever dye the muslin first?
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't. But I have dyed other fabrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Or even if you just put some coffee or tea around the edge.
Yeah,
that
would be fun too. So there we go. There's a piece.
That's awesome. That looks gorgeous.
Yeah,
even if we
exactly.
don't know what kind of rub-on it is.
And then I'd put some, put some sort of, maybe I might take something like this and put it like this. See, there'd be different layers with different textures going on.
That's collage, guys. Mixed media collage.
And there you go. And then you cut that out, and then, you do something on the background, and then this becomes the forefront of the piece. Yeah. So I had none of those left, so I bought some and make a bunch ahead of time so that when I need them, I can just whip them out.
Those are cool. I like mass making and doing things like that and having them available just to grab and go. I really do. Really, really do. Hey, Monica, I'm putting you solo, big center. Oh, she's not there. Are you there?
I am here.
Okay.
So I stenciled my hummingbird, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue. I was gonna glue, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna glue it onto a piece of paper. So I'll collage my pieces on a piece of paper, do the stencil cutout, and then just modify the background collage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That'll be very cool.
So it's
So are you just leaving the hummingbird? You're going to add some flowers or just leave it as is?
Yeah, no, I'll add something around the border. We'll see. Maybe I'll do, we've got tons of magazine flowers, and I've got flowers from calendars and stuff. So I'm actually using one of your little blue images that I downloaded for my altered, the altered playing card, the dark blue today. So thank you so much. Just glad I got those.
Cool.
So just getting a bigger piece of paper for the hummingbird.
All right.
Let's do it this size.
So that would fit on a 12 by 12, I'm assuming?
This is actually a larger canvas. It is 11 by 14.
Okay.
Black canvas, so.
That's cool. Very cool. All right. And what you up to? We're peeking in on you. Anne, hello? She must have gone to feed Lily. All right. All right.
What are you up to, Kim?
I just glued row housing in front of this eagle. Looks like he's going to attack it or something.
Wow, look at the size of his face, eh?
Yeah, he's beautiful. Okay, Lisa, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a wonderful day too. And I hope we've inspired you to play a little bit.
Thanks so much.
Yes. All right. All right, all right. So I'm just pulling stuff out of my stash of things. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm still
Got
not.
any old projects that you might feel re-energized for, Kim?
Pardon?
Do you have any old projects you might feel energized for?
I've got lots of old projects.
I know you do.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've always got stuff happening. Stuff happening.
Okay. Ah,
Because, you can't just have one project going at a time.
No. That's not allowed.
No.
Blankets
where
have
would I
always
be
got
if I
three
didn't
on
have the
go.
stress of trying to finish some project?
Yeah, well,
yeah, I got a bunch of projects that. And Becky, I don't really know Aunt Beck's creations, but she's got a bunch of like sewing projects and she's numbered them. And she spins a wheel and then the wheel picks like say number 6 and she goes and gets number 6 and it may be from 2013 and damned if she doesn't finish the project.
Nice.
Amazing.
Oh, thanks, Lindy. I'm turning this Wild Pacific Coast
Hi, Lindy.
coffee table book into a glue collage book. So I'm adding stuff to,
It's I think it's called surreal, right? Surreal collage when you put things that aren't expected to be there.
Yep, surrealism. That's it.
That's my normal life.
That's right.
There's all kinds of things that people don't expect everywhere in my house.
But yeah.
We just like that around here.
Realistic. Dolly was
surreal being able to play with you ladies today.
Thanks.
I take that as a compliment.
Me too.
It is a compliment.
I know.
And streams with a few other people as well. So, of course, they always convince her that she needs to do a different project. But in watching Anne, that's how I end up with the additional projects like this book. I saw how to draw almost everything book. I did my monster.
Oh, that's right.
Book,
yeah.
Like the monster collage accordion book was inspired by Anne's reading.
Yeah, but what you did, you took that to another level. And I mean, that is just gorgeous what you did. Absolutely phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We
now,
were kind
you thought any more about publishing and doing the children?
Yes, actually, when the family was all over yesterday, my nephew's girlfriend is a early education person.
Okay.
And my daughter works for the provincial school board, and both of them agreed that this would be perfect learning material because I don't want to write the words with it, right?
Right.
The monster.
So
that the kids like, what do you think they're talking about? And especially if they're doing a French track, they can ask them in French and the kids would have to respond in French. And that would be a whole new
Wow.
Get their
Bye,
their.
Lisa.
That would
Okay,
be
Lisa, take
awesome.
care. Thanks for coming.
Take care, Lisa.
I think she
So,
said bye a long time ago.
so they agreed too that it would be perfect for that kind of thing. That and the young lady that was talking about working with kids, she says those are the kinds of things you want to do with kids, is ask them, and it gets their imagination going,
Mhm.
and they get a different way of looking at things. So I thought that was really interesting. So I'm still, but I don't know then what I would do. Like, I've got 900 projects here,
Right.
so
Well,
I
that's a pretty complicated book, and I would imagine it would not be a simple task to.
that's what I was going to say. Like, would you cut the pages apart, or would you scan it in like this and then cut it down, clean up around the image itself,
I don't
and
know.
then add it to a page? Like, I don't know how I would go about doing that part of it.
I don't know. And if you put, if you put a
Okay,
solid piece
let's put
behind it to give it,
a piece of just plain white paper behind it.
or something like whatever like maybe like a
Well, I
baby
thought
blue, or something that
Okay.
maybe not white because that's so stark, but pick up one
Yeah.
of the colors,
Yeah,
like maybe a bit for that one, maybe a baby blue or something in the blue family.
right.
And you can have various different colors about behind it, but yeah, you need something, even though it takes something away from it, but obviously you need something to shore it up.
Right. So maybe, like you say, if I picked up the colors that's in there and used. Sorry, guys, we're totally off topic here.
What else is new?
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, let's try this one. I've got like a burgundy. It goes with darn near any page here.
Oh,
Something like that.
that would be great.
And I bet you I could get away with this background with all of the pages
Yeah.
then. Because,
Or,
it picks up.
yeah. Or if you did like a modeled, make a modeled background with various colors, like maybe with like a sponge stamping,
Yeah.
that might be too busy though. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it needs to be something really subtle, really.
Yeah.
And then I don't know too.
I don't know whether that's, I think that's too intense, too dark personally.
Yeah, well,
Maybe a lighter version of that.
lighter version of that.
Is that purple or mauve?
It's like a burgundy.
Burgundy.
This one is a mucky white.
Well, that's not bad.
Just like I've done texture on it using crayon.
Well, that kind of looks cool because it kind of looks very shadowy. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Okay, then I could get away with doing that.
I do like that background. It's not stark white, but it's and it's like there's something there, but you don't know what it is.
Right.
What about just a slight bit of color and then you know how I love my iridescent medium and then something shimmery.
Well, I don't know. That might take away from the. I don't know. That's another point too.
Yeah. Well, just like a light watercolor wash almost, with no decoration, just something.
Whatever. I don't know what do you have on that white paper, because I love the way it looks. It's just.
I did rubbings on plastic placemats that I thought would be great to use as texture plates with a gray crayon, or maybe just a regular pencil.
I really like that a lot, personally.
So I mean, I would definitely do the whole thing then.
Oh, like
maybe
that.
with some charcoal, like a light charcoal or whatever. And like I
Oh,
said, the
I
placemat just have a very, very slight texture to them. I was very disappointed that they didn't work the way I envisioned.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that. It's very subtle, but it's, you know that there's something there.
Yeah. So maybe I'll do this in a light blue so it would be the sky.
The sky, yeah.
Right? Good points. Good points. Good points. Thank you. Thank you.
But I'm just thinking, I'm a couple of steps ahead of you. I'm thinking if it goes to a publisher, when
Right.
it gets published, it's going to be, unless it's got a background.
Yeah. And then scanning it into the computer, like I didn't when I built them right on
Right.
the things instead of
Mhm.
on a strip. So I don't know if
Yeah,
I
that's what I did. I just glued the pieces on that strip as I built it.
yeah,
And so
yeah,
it was just, each piece was,
right,
and they're individually cut out. Each piece is its own thing. Yeah.
right. But then if I put it on the scanner, like it's gonna be yeah. Put it on the scanner, use that stuff behind it, and then clean up any other messy things. It's gonna be a process,
Yes.
but I don't know if I want to do an entire book of the monsters like this one, or if I want to do a sheet of the monsters, then a sheet of the Goonie birds, a sheet of the cats. You
Oh,
know,
okay. No.
I don't know. Maybe one book at a time, but it's
Yeah, I would do a monster book
okay.
and then do the other ones individually. You
Yeah,
might have a series of books like
right.
you tell the story dot 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 or whatever, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, because my daughter, like I say, works for the Department of Education,
Yeah,
but
that's a great.
the French track here. Um, she liked the idea that there were no words, so it doesn't
Mm,
have to be translated into the various languages,
right.
so that any of the kids could use it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we do have Ukrainian immersion, we've got the native languages,
Okay. All right.
various things, right? So
Yep.
it could work for any of the tracks here. Um,
Yeah.
but she was saying that then I should come up with tips and tricks kind of thing for how to use the book. Ask the children, what do you think they're saying? Or
Mm-hmm. And we
that
talked about like how many windows are in this picture, or
right,
yeah,
exactly. So that
make it interactive.
totally, totally interactive, totally. So yeah. So I guess there's still a lot of work to do with it before I actually produce it, but
Right.
I sure had fun making
I don't
it.
know what
And
the next step is. You find a publisher, or you go to like a known publisher of children's books. I have no
right,
idea. I mean, I know you can self-publish on Amazon, but I don't know what that entails at all.
yeah, I don't either. I don't either. And do I want to do it so that there's a digital thing available? Because
Ah,
she said that Teachers Help Teachers site would just jump on things like that. So
right.
I don't know if I believe her or not, but I could try, right?
Well, we
Yeah.
have something called Teachers Pay Teachers,
Yeah,
and it's teachers who develop lesson plans or
right,
PowerPoints, and they
right,
post them, and other teachers pay them, just a nominal thing. And so basically,
exactly.
they're sharing their
Yeah,
stuff, but at a reasonable price for teachers, because most teachers end up buying that stuff
I
themselves.
know, I know. So I mean, it would be nominal fee, but hopefully that it could work. It would be available for any language across the
Hmm.
world
That's
this
true. It could
way.
be any language. Never thought about that. It could be, yeah. It's not language specific.
Right. So yeah. Anyways, that's kind of where that's sitting at.
Yeah.
Lots of ideas. Time is a four-letter word.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember those books where you could choose the ending? There's a whole
Yes.
series of them, right? You could.
Yeah, as you go along, you can choose, do you want it to do this or do you want it to do that, right? Then
Right.
you go to that page and the story continues
And then you
along
read
that.
that ending. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. My kids had those. They loved those. But I mean, we've always told stories and stuff. Like when my kids were growing up with the grandkids and stuff, I would start off a story and they would have to continue it.
Finish it, yeah.
And,
We would do that too, especially when we're on long car trips.
Yeah,
Make up stories.
yeah. It sure can take a very interesting turn.
Well, the author that wrote Watership Downs, which is about a warren of rabbits.
Right?
I love that story.
Yeah. Well, apparently there were so many people that were reading it and interpreting it, and there were classes taught on it, and they asked him, "What did you mean by this? And what did you mean by that?" And he said, "Nothing. I just made it up for my kids because we were driving from one point of England to another, and it was like a 5-hour car trip.
That's awesome.
None of this has any symbolic meaning at all. It's just a story I made up." And
That's so cool.
people go, "Well, doesn't this mean deeper, like Freudian?" No,
Yeah.
it means nothing. It's a story. It is what it is. There's no deeper meaning. And people were all baffled and said, "How could that be?"
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
Yep. No, that's exactly, it's about a group of rabbits.
Yeah.
Period. Trying to survive and not get run over or killed or captured by, because I'm sure Beatrice Potter didn't have any deeper meaning for Peter Rabbit than the story of a rabbit,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe she did, but
Moni, I like the way those squares are coming out. I'm going to make everybody, we'll do the rounds again. Was that a moan of don't want to play?
oh no, that's fine. I just have
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't mean to sound
Shannon, I want to see your beautiful bits there. Look at those.
Oh, those are lovely.
I love that. That's, you know what that reminds me of? My Nan's hanky.
Yeah.
The embroidered flowers on them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh, that brings back memories. That's very cool. I don't I've never done that. I don't have any rub-ons or anything, but what a great idea.
Yeah.
So no, I guess it wouldn't work on cheesecloth. What am I thinking?
It would be a little hard, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it would work on cheesecloth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys can't hear Jesse. My
No.
crybaby, listen.
Nope.
Nope, can't hear. Complaining, needs food too. You hungry?
She's ready for her snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fed Lily, and it's
All
ridiculous.
right. And I'm going to show
Put a
you
big one
off.
on here.
Okay.
Okay, and showing you off.
All right. These are some of the pictures that I've cut out so far. These are going to be background pictures, and then I'll add other pictures.
So when you do that, do you then frame them? Do you add them into one of your books? Or is that
They're
for
going to go in the
for your
Nicole Cut Glue Relax book.
Okay. Okay.
And I might stick that there, and then I might add, well, I've got so many. I think I've made a mistake in the sense that I've cut too much out,
Yeah.
and I might have to figure out how to sort it. And so I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's all. I have smaller pictures, honest. I just don't know where they are. Oh God, what a mess I made.
We know that.
What a mess I've made. Oh my God. Well, you could do something like this. Maybe even though this is this, maybe put this on here with the ice cream
Oh,
cone.
yeah.
Or something like
That would be
that.
fun.
Or,
Are you going to futzy cut that ice cream cone out?
I don't know. I haven't decided on that because a lot of times I don't know to answer you.
Yeah.
I know a lot of times she just does pages of stuff that are squares, rectangles and squares. And So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That's why I left it rectangular before I decide.
Right.
And then I have like little border pieces that from magazines. I don't know. And then this is what I'm going to, long story, but the birthday card that I'm making for my grandson, he became interested in the nuclear accident at Chernobyl. I don't know how, but that's something that has sparked his interest.
Interesting.
So his uncle is teaching him about nuclear physics and stuff like that.
Interesting.
So I thought, as a funny kind of, it's not funny, but for a birthday card, I would do images of 3 Mile Island.
Yeah.
And that would be the cover of the birthday card. I would cut these out, and so these are 3 Mile Island. And then I found this really funny map, and it's called NRC Tours Presents 3 Mile Island Vacation Package.
Oh my
God. Oh my God.
Look, they have meltdown pops.
I love that. Oh,
It's
hilarious.
so funny. And he would get the humor in it. You know? Tickets $1. Get them while they're hot. And they have a TMI water, which is free.
Oh my.
Anyway.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
So I think he would, I said something because he's my hockey player. And I always usually make him a hockey related card. And, but I said something to his father about 3 Mile Island, and he said, he would get that and think it was very funny. So that's probably and this might just be the inside of the card. So you open it and then you can kind of look at that. Yeah. And then maybe I'll put a hockey player in the middle of the 3 Mile Island. I don't know. Get him.
That could be interesting. Sherry said to remember to do front, middle, back, or back, front, middle, so your spine doesn't warp too badly.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and I know apparently someone told me in a comment in my stream that Nicole tore out pages, and I can't because I've already started. So if I tear out, if I'm going to tear out any pages, I'm going to have to go to the middle of the composition book and tear out pages there. But I should go back. I thank you for the reminder of doing that.
Yeah, see, I didn't take that into consideration when I did my Peace, Love, Understanding, and Sarcasm book. So I get that. I get it.
Personally, I don't really mind that too much.
Yeah, it depends on the book.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I be next? Yeah, okay.
You're up. You're a little fuzzy.
Am I?
Yeah. No, still fuzzy.
I don't know. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you're just a wee bit out of.
Little bit out of sorts.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing my little patchwork.
I like that.
Yeah, it looks
for my hummingbird, which will then go on that other background. So
that's going to be very cute. Very, very cute.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to go, though, to go get ready for my live stream. But thank you so much for letting me join today, ladies.
Thanks for coming and playing. I really
Next time I'll try to do something I can kind of finish.
We never get finished. This is why
that's not a consideration. And I never do what they're doing, so they're very patient with me.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you being here, for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad I finally was able to come play and make it work.
Nice to get to know you.
Yeah. So you guys can see the hands behind the person in chat, huh?
Yeah. Exactly. We don't do faces. I don't have enough camera space. So yeah. Thanks, hon.
All right.
We
The
will,
only thing is I might have a hard time with my phone getting out of here. Can you kick me out?
Do you have a little
If you go
thing?
to the little buttons, you can say kick from studio.
Okay. I'm just removing you. Okay. Thanks, hon. Take care.
Bye. I'll see you guys later.
Okay,
Take care.
bye.
Okay. Pony's off and running. Oh, that's an annoying way to have to pick them out, Anne.
Well, it didn't tear out very easily. It was kind of
No, are they sewn in?
Yes, it's a sewn in. Now most composition books are sewn in.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you
interesting.
tear one page out, and then of course its sister, the one that it's next to, comes out too, like so.
Yeah. Okay. But it leaves a mess behind.
Yeah, well, I can pick at that, and I don't. Yeah, and then it started to pull the stitches out, which I don't want, because then the whole book will come apart.
Right.
There's one stitch, and these were made in. Well, they're Amazon. I mean, they're what do you call it? They're Walmart certified sourcing pen gear. But made in the USA. Okay. There's a woman that uses composition notebooks, Linda Berry, and the kids had to have a composition notebook for her class. And she said the ones that are made in Vietnam were the best.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And that's a couple of years ago. But this is made in the USA, factory certified, pen gear, sustainable. That's good to know.
Yeah, sustainable is important.
Yeah, good for you, Walmart. Distributed Bentonville, Arkansas.
Cool.
That is Walmart's headquarters.
Cool, cool. Okay, Shannon, that looks really fussy.
I'm cutting a little doll out.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And I'll
Very
put some
fussy.
wings on her, maybe.
Little thin legs. I don't know. It's funny because I can wobble cut, but when I have to fussy cut that stuff, not on your stinking life.
I
Oh,
love fussy cutting.
Me
I don't know, I
too.
just like it.
I find it very relaxing.
Me too. Me too. Very chilling.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I found these wings, and then I thought, oh, I have those new girls I got. Maybe I could put the wings on the girls.
That would be cute.
So that's why I started cutting out the girls. More
that
will be
makes sense.
revealed. Yeah. We will see.
That's a very interesting book, Collage Soup.
Yeah, I like it. It's good stuff. I finished this one up. It's all dry now. I put some glossy accents on it for the eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah. Very cute.
Yeah.
So who makes those little critters? Was that from that collage book?
Yes, it's from a collage book. It's called Whimsy Ephemera.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
And it's
Enable her. Enable her.
No, I don't.
Kate Curry.
Can you move to the right just a little bit, like over your teacup, because your teacup's center. Thank you, hon.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the cut and paste? That's not the cut and paste. That's no.
Yeah, Kate Curry is who it's by.
Yes, and they have a whole bunch. If you look in the back, they must have had
Yeah,
50
a whole bunch
books.
of them on Amazon.
Yeah.
You know, that would make life so much easier than flipping through magazines and going, oh, I need that jar of jam, right? Like they would all be there for you.
Yeah, and they have different, like this one's Secret Life of Paper Dolls. So it's all dolls.
Oh.
And faces and clothes. And
they're cute.
yeah.
Very cute.
You got arms and legs too, and body parts and clothing.
Here we go talking about body parts again, guys. Welcome to Kim's channel. We discuss body parts and
Usually it's body parts or food.
They
yeah,
have baths,
yeah.
Oh,
baths and chairs and mirrors.
I love
That's
cutting out chairs and furniture.
Oh, look, they have some disco balls,
Oh gosh, that's
Interesting.
great.
some
Look
cakes.
at the cakes. They're decorative, like. Yeah, I can see why those books are popular because there's anything that you would want pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of
Some
having to, it's
some
really hard to find
plants,
things like that
flowers.
in train magazines. I cannot find things like that in the train magazines.
Oh, look, here's some men,
Men's, yes.
some women in the 30s or the 50s, and maybe the turn of the century here.
That's so cool.
Yeah, got a lot of cool stuff in here.
That's really a cool book.
Okay. Utah.
I like the faces. It's too bad
Yeah.
they chopped some of those off, like they got too close to the edge of the page.
I know it is too much, and it's too bad they layer them too.
Yeah. Although that would be cool to do a totem pole of heads up the side of a page,
Yeah, true.
or down the side of a card or whatever.
Yeah,
And
they
you
got
could
those
have them
cool
all
faces.
saying little blurby things, like make them have a conversation.
Has a lot of cool ideas you can do with these.
Hey, Jason J, what weight paper do we use and the best glue? I don't know. I prefer Elmer's glue all when I'm doing this kind of. Okay, sorry. Well, I'm gonna go share the screen for a bit here. If I'm using doing collage this way and making my little critters, I just use Elmer's glue. When I work in this book, I use glue sticks because a dry glue doesn't warp the pages. What do you guys use? What's your favorite paper and what's your favorite glue for collaging?
Mixed media paper, mixed media weight, which is like 90 pounds. So it's not as heavy as watercolor paper, which is
carbon
140.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite dry glue stick. It's Doris, and I've been using it now for probably over a year. And I get it on Amazon. And
I'll
then
have to check that out.
for wet stuff, if I'm doing something that's like cardstock that's heavy, then I'm a glitter glue convert. So you can see this is well loved. So this is it.
Awesome. Shannon, what do you use, love?
Oh, geez, I use all kinds of different things depending.
Yeah, that's true.
I use. Where's my glue sticks? I use glue sticks primarily for this kind of stuff. I'm also sometimes will use double-sided tape, which I have.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm.
I will use, if it's something thick, then I'll use the matte medium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I also like Tombow Mono liquid glue.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are probably the main arsenal I use. And
Cool.
paper, I'll use anything between 90 and 140.
Nice. So Cindy says she has a Doris extra large glue stick. It's
Oh,
massive.
you should see
can
that.
use
Yeah,
it for
it's about
large
this
areas.
big. It's like this big.
Okay.
It's
But she uses glue all for a lot of mixed media or matte gel medium.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else in the audience would like to speak up about your glues and papers? Please share. You know we are all about the sharing and including here when I remember. And I'm not in the zone. Jerry, what do you use, hon? Are you still here?
Who's that?
Sherry. I was just
Okay.
wondering if she was still here. Yeah, papers, I use it all. I use everything from tissue paper to
Yeah.
napkin guts to napkins to really, really heavy cardstock that it's almost like a light cardboard. I guess it just depends on what I'm doing too.
Yeah,
Really.
I think that's
Yeah.
the big thing. It's yeah.
Like if you're just doing a collage, say on a canvas board or whatever, I would use a liquid glue. What's your favorite glue and paper to use for collage? Napkin guts, of course. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm contagious. I wobble cut and I've got napkin guts. That's and don't forget the pencil crayons, guys. Don't forget, I call them pencil crayons. Right, Shannon?
Pencil crayons.
Yeah.
What are those?
Colored pencils.
Oh, okay.
Oh, pencil crayons.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
You
right.
guys don't know what pencil crayons is?
Our American friends do not know what
Pencil crayons are.
Yeah, so
Oh.
they've learned it on my channel because I
So
refer to it.
that's what you call colored pencils or pencil crayons.
They're
Okay.
pencil crayons, yeah.
I thought you were referring to like squizzle sticks, which I think are awful personally. But
See, this is a interesting. We've had this conversation because I had somebody on with me on Tuesday, and she asked what I was using as the media for what we were doing, and I said pencil crayons, and unfortunately she didn't clarify, didn't have a clue, and it was interesting. Okay, so Belinda says she uses glue all for wet glue or a matte medium, mixed media for most papers, but 140 pound for watercolor paper.
yeah, that's what I
Sherry says her gel prints and watercolor doodles.
yeah.
I don't know. She didn't finish this sentence. I don't think. Sherry, is that what kind of paper you use for those? What kind of paper do you use for your jelly prints and watercolor doodles? Belinda uses pen and glue for glue sticks. Yeah. I watercolor on sketchbook paper and it warps and it gets that crinkly sound, but I like that crinkly sound.
Me too. I love that crinkly sound. I've got no problem with crinkles.
It
No.
depends on as long as the paper glows with the glue.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to stick down, use whatever glue works for you. My biggest thing is when I first started doing the paper art, I was doing junk journals. I still do junk journals, but everybody was using the glue sticks. And I didn't want to use the glue sticks because I figured we're doing junk journals to keep this stuff out of the landfill and it's paper. And then I'm using these little plastic things. So then that's going into landfill. But the last time I ordered glue sticks, I goofed and ordered these little piddly things. And I'm really ashamed of myself because that's a lot of plastic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure for sure this time when I'm doing them, when they're empty, I'm going to wash them and I'm going to melt crayons, a couple of different colors of crayons, and I'm going to put them in the glue stick so I can do big texture areas.
Oh, cool.
Well, I told you about our plan. I just don't know how to redesign the glue stick. Did I talk to you about how I?
No.
Well, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to redesign the glue stick, and instead of having a twisty, instead of twisty, right?
Yeah.
It would be a push-up.
Definitely,
So
that would be good.
All the way up, so you'd be able to use every last bit of it without having to scoop out. So you
And
push
then
it.
you
push
could
it
get
all the way up.
refills, right?
And then you design it so it would be like maybe an aluminum or metal tube, and you would buy refills for it. So you could use it over and over again.
That would be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
But we don't know how to go about, getting someone to And then someone, maybe it was in here last week, someone suggested maybe contacting 3M or another glue.
It might
Somebody,
have been, do you know how we jump from subject to subject and everything gets lost? So, but I love that idea. Yeah, contact 3M or someone.
but
for
just this
sure.
thing, you just push it up.
Yeah,
They hate it when you get to the end and then you either dig it out or you get really lazy and you throw all of that away. Where
That's
this
right.
plastic could be used over and over again and
that's
just
right.
pop in another
Very true.
stick of glue.
Very true. All right. What is the so Jason says thank you. I saw it at Walmart.
Yeah,
Welcome to
Pen
Jason.
and Gear is Walmart's house brand. Pen and Gear is the name of all of their paper and pens, and they've got a whole line of stuff.
Yeah. And Sherry says she uses a lot of wet glue, but she does like glue sticks for glue books.
Mhm.
And oh, she's also saying to you, and that you can glue 2 pages together.
Yeah,
in the
I know. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep.
Very cool. Now you're cutting out. Is that a giraffe with stripes? Shannon?
What's that?
Oh no, that.
Oh
Sorry.
no, it's a woman.
You're holding it upside down. I'm going, is that a giraffe with stripes?
It's a girl with stripes and
She's cute.
dots.
I like it. I like it. All right.
All right.
Cute.
Very cute. Okay. I'm getting nowhere fast with this book. I'm going back to my collage.
Well, you're being a wonderful hostess by going around and highlighting this. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I invite you guys on to play. And as I say, I love this group because we all do things so differently that there's got to be somebody that inspires somebody in the audience that they say, hey, I can do it that way. So I have to put you guys off so that people can realize that they're capable of doing this stuff too. They might, like I say, they might not be able to do it my way, but they could do it your way, or Shannon's way, or Miriam's. That I just like the fact that we all have our own styles, and it's an inspiration thing, guys. So I wobble cut some flowers out of some painty paper, and I know they just look like purple blobs now, but we're going to make them into flowers now, because that's what I do.
That's what you do.
It is. I love flowers. So when we started the stream, I had decided that I was going to do clusters for a junk journal, because that also is collage. You may not think it's collage, but it is collage.
Of course it is. We're gluing paper to paper. That's
make something different, right?
That's collage as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paper to paper. Take it all.
So Lindy loves that girl, Shannon. I think that was the last one with
this one here.
That I thought was a
yeah,
giraffe.
She's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
That's why I chose her to take her out. Now I'm doing this one. This one's pretty cool too.
Kitty Jen likes it. Cindy says she found a Scotch brand wrinkle-free glue stick that sometimes is good for when you want wrinkle-free. If I'm gluing 2 index cards together, it works great.
Here it is.
Perfect.
This is what Nicole uses. She uses this, and it smells really good. Oh my God! It's got a floral scent to it. It smells delicious. But it's pretty.
What is the kind that you use, Anne?
Doris.
Doris. Okay.
Yeah, Doris. I mean, I have a whole bunch of embossing folders. I got it Tuesday mornings. You probably didn't have Tuesday mornings.
Are they like Japanese?
But they went out of business here. I've got a whole bunch of embossing flowers made by folders by Doris. And they make a stick bigger than this. Yeah,
okay.
Yep. Steam, Fire, and Ice says, yes, it does. Yeah, it does have a nice smell. And this is so Nicole, what she does when she's putting on a full piece, like a full image, she goes around the edges with this. So it goes all the way around the edges with this, and then does the inside with the Doris. So she uses both glue sticks when she's putting down a large image.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
They
I
got
saw that.
giant ones here, like super giant ones.
Yes. Oh, it's huge. It's about yay round. I would have
Yeah.
trouble hanging on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So this comes in a package of 12, and the packaging you can use to stamp with, because this is the packaging, and I've used this as a stamp.
Oh,
So
I
they
like
come
it.
like so.
Yeah.
That would make a great stamp, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can see I've already used it as a stamp.
Ah, cool.
But that's how they come. If you buy a pack of 12 on Amazon, of course, but that's how they're
Very
packaged.
cool.
I wonder.
You have the extra large glue sticks? Oh,
Oh,
very
you
good.
have the XL glue sticks. She has. Lindy does. They are huge, 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 huge.
Like I say, I really try not to use glue sticks because of all the plastic and the landfills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But definitely for that coffee table book, I use
Yeah.
it.
Well, I guess the other thing I've seen people do, you take your good old Elmer's and you water it down a little bit, and then you use a paintbrush and then paint it on.
Yeah.
I
It's
do
not
that
so
too.
wrinkly.
I actually have special brushes I use for that. It's a silicone brush, so it doesn't matter if you leave the glue on it to dry off. You can just kind of rub it off, and it works great.
Yeah, I have a silicone brush. I got it at the dollar store, but I think it was used for something else. But
It's supposed to be
not.
for basting your pies or turkeys or whatever. Yeah.
Oh no, this is much smaller than that. Now you think I can put my hands on it? Of course I can't. Oh, here it is. I got it at the dollar. It's perfect for. Look at this. It's adorable. Look. Whoops.
Oh, that's wonderful. And it's flat. See, mine has bristles. So
Oh,
that's
this is
almost
flat.
like a little silicone spatula, almost.
Yeah.
Like a palette
I
knife.
have one like this paddle one's really good.
Oh yes, that's yeah. Those are nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this at the dollar store a while ago, and it's really good if you want to get something on smooth.
Yeah, I was looking
it's
at
for
those.
masks and foundations for people putting makeup on. See, I don't know. I know nothing about makeup.
Me neither.
But it was where all the makeup stuff was, so I figured it was makeup related.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cool.
you can spread it out.
So Cindy asks, am I alone or does everyone have an Amazon wish list for just art supplies and books? I don't think you're alone.
Oh, I don't think you're alone. No.
Oh, Cindy says that the silicone brushes for putting on face masks and foundation.
Okay.
Linda likes those.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you.
Well, thank you for coming, hon.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of
Yes.
fun.
Yep. I guess we should all let our hostess go. I'm sure she's got other things to do.
I kind of figured that if anybody else wanted to come in and play, that
Okay. Well, I can hang out if you want to hang out. If we get other people to come in, maybe.
Yet I just a 4-pack is $3.99 US. Okay, that's not bad.
All right, guys, take care.
Okay,
Take care,
Shannon,
Shannon.
thanks very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Shannon has a crochet group, but it's a private group, and they're working on blankets right now. But she will be streaming live tomorrow night, and Miriam will be her guest.
Right, at 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, bye, guys.
A lot of fun too.
Bye
Thanks very
bye.
much, Shannon.
Take care.
Oh, didn't show off her stuff. See, I'm not the greatest hostess. I forget things.
I think you do a wonderful job.
Well, thank you, but I need to pay a little bit more attention.
Well, when I used to, when Carol and I used to stream together, she was always good too. She'd say, "Oh, let's see what Ann's doing now," and I would never reciprocate and say, "Oh, let's see what Carol's doing now."
All's good. All is good.
Yeah.
So you stream Wednesdays at noon, right?
Yep, that's Hub Day.
And Thursdays?
Sundays at 5.
Sundays at 5. So those are the times that Anne streams.
Yeah.
And she's always got something interesting happening, from her forest book to
my new glue book.
She's
and and I am working in my Joe Duffy journal that I just made, doing everything Joe Duffy. And I have over the scavenger hunt, Janet M. Young scavenger hunt.
Right.
Working on that.
Oh, you're off, Sherry? Okay, hon. Take care. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Sherry.
I don't know if you thought maybe we were shutting down. I don't know. Sherry, are you still here, love? Sherry lives very close to me. We've actually met for coffee with Barbara at Chicken Pot Pie.
Oh, how cool.
It is. It's lovely, lovely, lovely.
That's right. You're up. Yeah.
In the far white north, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Carol and Devin,
yeah,
they had lunch. I mean, they had coffee or lunch.
That's cool.
Back, which I thought was so cool.
Yeah. Definitely next time I go out west to visit my granddaughter, or we go to visit Ron's family, I'll make sure that I get to stop in and meet Carol face to face. That would be cool. It would.
And Beth and I have no excuse for not getting together. None whatsoever.
I know Dana's gone over to see Beth.
And Dana too. I mean, we could, if we met in the middle, it wouldn't take any of us more than 45 minutes.
Yeah.
To meet halfway.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be very cool. Oh, you still here, Sherry? Okay, cool. Sherry has been working on a pretty big canvas lately.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool. I'm just making these purple blobs into flowers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do.
I follow a couple of watercolorists, and I just, every morning when I get up, I always say, I'm going to watercolor today. And do I? No.
I know. I know.
Good intentions, though.
Oh, yeah. I've got lots of good intentions as well. They get me no place, but I have them.
I follow a woman called Diane Antone, and it's Diane Antone Studios, and she is in Brittany? No, yeah, on the northern coast of France.
Okay.
And she has chickens and roosters and lambs. You always can hear the rooster in the background.
Oh, that's cool.
And she does wonderful watercolor. Not hard. I mean, for like easy stuff for amateurs.
Okay. Hey, Carol, welcome. Nice to see you.
Speaking of Carol.
Yeah.
We
were just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
She was lurking, I bet.
I betcha. Want to come up and play? Got time to come play?
Yes,
Carol comes and plays with us sometimes. She does incredible stitchery. She paints too. Her watercolors are good.
Yes.
And she also runs like a CNC laser machine, helping her son out getting product for his business.
Mhm.
Very busy lady, that
I
Carol.
think they just got a huge contract.
Ooh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I saw her their advent calendar.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you've been sick all morning. There's a lot of that going around. My daughter,
She's got
my
that.
youngest daughter, wasn't feeling good a couple of weeks ago. Had bronchitis, got antibiotics for it. Had to go to Toronto for work for a week for a trip, and she ended up in the ER yesterday. Just she got home Friday night, and it's pneumonia now. So it's like, good grief, child.
Oh, that's bad.
And she admits she should have come home earlier, but she didn't.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but
Yeah, there's so much stuff going on, and then of course, being in a plane, you always manage to pick up something, right? So
seems that way. Yes.
I'm sure that the flight probably wasn't the healthiest for her.
No.
Oh well, she's home now and on antibiotics again.
Hopefully, she will get better soon or
Oh,
feel better.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. It would be nice. All right. These are kind of looking more like flowers than just purple blobs, wobble cuts. And I'm going to glue them onto this. And then maybe I'm going to do just a little bit of a doodle on there. And like I say, this is my cluster book where I make clusters.
Oh, okay.
And I do them on a page like this so that I can just have a cluster that they kind of match, so the journal will kind of flow. So, yeah. Just a little fun book. And it keeps them in one spot.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I don't know about you, but storage,
Yeah, I started to make I don't know what I was going to make a composition notebook, but each page was going to be like a, hi, Mama.
Hey, Mama Juju. Nice to see you.
I was going to make each page like a master board, but it would just be the size of,
Yeah.
so you could tear it out and use it as a master board, or you could tear it out and cut up and use the various pieces for
tags and things. What a great
just
idea.
as a way of storing it, it would just be glued down. And I think I think that's what this
And that
is.
would be a lovely size for it too, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing cards, that would,
Let me see. I have something over here I've been looking at, and I stuck it up in the corner here. And let's see. Let's see what's in here. Oh, no. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a Janet Nash prompt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Labor Day 2022. Wow.
Those are lovely collages.
So here's like a masterboard type of thing. Yeah, you could use that.
Yeah.
Doing some watercolors. Not well, but.
Kitty Jen asks, do you have videos of what you're doing in Joy de Fay book, if however you say her name?
Oh, yes, I do. On my YouTube channel, you'll see all of the ones I've done. Huh.
Oh, you didn't have sound, right? Yeah, I was going to say, I think we've got sound. Nobody has complained yet.
This is a prompt thing from Becca. Becca stream 5/8.
Oh.
May 8th, but I didn't put a year. not too bright.
Is she still doing her Monday prompts?
I don't know.
She used to do every Monday. She would do prompts.
Yes,
But
this was a long time ago. Oh, and look, here is a shopping list. Cinnamon toast cereal, 2% milk, mac and cheese. Wow.
Shopping list.
There you go. So this is just a catch-all. And these are stick figures.
Awesome. Okay.
Anyway.
So they went from those, you saw those purple blobs.
Yes.
So I turned them into little flowers. I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out.
Yeah. What is this?
They'll work. They will work.
Oh.
Maybe I need some white gel pen.
I'll use a little junk journal collage.
Oh, cool.
Oh, these are some good ones. I did these a while ago. Huh. Oh, I like that. Oh, this is literally made out of junk mail. I get so much junk mail, and sometimes I just make it into a journal.
Yeah, I've told my post lady that I don't want the flyers and stuff.
Yeah, this is all junk mail. And I just started filling it in. And what do? I make another one out of a composition notebook.
That's awesome. You guys are making napkin journals? Awesome.
Oh, those are fun.
So is that just like you glue a napkin down on each page kind of thing?
Well, that's what that's what I used to do. I'm assuming that's kind of what they're doing too.
Well, Beth does the one where she takes her napkins and she's got it. I can't remember the name of it. She's got the elastic across, so her napkins are handy for her to use.
Oh, like the Midori type binding.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I love that binding. Oops. That's what I did with my Joe de Fille journal. I did the elastic binding. And but I put 2 grommets in to give it some support.
Okay.
Like so. You can see here's the 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the elastic is on the inside. So these pages can be taken out.
Yeah.
And worked on. So here's a tag. I got lots of tags.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I like tags. That's what we're doing, not next Sunday, the Sunday after.
Yeah, I'm excited. Because I have
binder with page protectors would be cool. Yes.
I got also I just made a little booklet to stick in here. Some random paper.
So kind of the way Bethy did it. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. What are you doing on your stream later?
I think that I will make the birthday card.
Oh, nice. Right.
Try to get some, I'd like to have some pop-up element.
Yeah.
So, and I've got kind of putting the pieces together for that. And I might work in this. I might add a few things to the scavenger hunt. The scavenger hunt.
Right. How's it coming? How close are you to done?
Well, I'm getting there. I have 35. It's going to work out. I have 35 more prompts and 30 more pages.
Okay.
So I like to double up, so it'll work out. And again, my scavenger hunt book is made out of a handouts. It's like a little brochure that was given out by college called Berry College. And when they had college day at school, they had representatives from Berry College there. And they had these beautiful brochures that are made out of heavy paper.
Right.
And they handed them out to the kids, and the kids walked out of the classroom and left them behind.
Of course they did.
So I scooped them up. Now, I've had them for years because I retired in 2016.
Right.
To let you know how long I've had these. But so I'm using this, and I have a steampunk theme for mine. And but this is what the pages look like. They're gorgeous. And I sewed a whole bunch of those together to make this journal from 2016, and now I'm using it for the scavenger hunt.
Perfect. Perfect. I tried doing the 100-day project last year and the year before. And the year before that, I think the longest I've managed to do is about 60 days out of it. It is a global crafting thing. There is like the hashtag that you use. It's a wonderful thing. It really is. But I commit to these kinds of things and give up. I get sidetracked. I end up with too many projects.
Who's doing the 100-day?
I've seen it posted. I mean,
not Froyle.
No. There's a few other people doing it but when I did it, I kind of did it alongside the Willa Wanders group, whatever.
Yes.
And they were doing 100 days of collage fodder for the 100-day project.
Okay.
So I was playing that. And then I know somebody else who was doing it was doing all leaves, trying to do leaves in various like fabrics and embroidery or paper or whatever. Every day they did a leaf some way.
Wow.
So it's a really interesting thing.
Now, are there prompts?
No.
Okay.
No, it's you just do something. Well, you choose something that you're going to do, and you do it for 100 days. The first time I did it, I just played with anything and everything, right? It was anything from junk journal to whatever,
Okay.
And all it is they want people to create every day for between 10 and 15 minutes and just make something little so that you get into the habit of creating. And
right.
The more you do, the more you're going to feel comfortable and right. So yeah.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going around. I'm just kidding.
There is. I mean,
all to get you into the habit of doing a little art every day.
Yeah, because it's so relaxing.
They say well, I guess if you do something 10,000 times or something, then you become like it
becomes second nature, right?
Right, or something like that. But 10,000 seems to be the magic number, right?
That's a lot of some things to do.
Yes.
It really is. Okay, so Mama Juju says it's a free global art community. It was inspired by a 100-day project Michael Beirut created at the Yale School of Art for his graphic design students in 2014. El Luna and friends.
Interesting.
So it's been around for a while. I know I've tried to do it for years. The one year I could probably say that I completed it. No. I didn't do 100 days, but I did 100 pieces of stuff.
Okay.
Because I mass make, so if I'm doing like Goonie Birds or whatever, there's like a few of them. Yeah, it's on Instagram. It's on Pinterest.
Okay.
It's all over the place.
I guess I would probably need a prompt for myself not necessarily that I would follow the prompt, but just to know that it's there, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a support if you get stuck.
Right.
I love this. Instead of moral support, floral support. I think that's
All right. I like it.
That's
I really like it. I love
cute.
florals. Florals are my thing.
Shoe time. Okay.
You did a quilt. Excellent. Carol completed.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. It is awesome. So did you hand stitch the hexagons together, Carol? Or did you machine sew them? I see so many people hand stitch them and I just kind of look at them and go, I do not have neat enough stitching to be able to do that. Or was it like paper pieced? I admit, the majority of my quilts were hand, like machine stitched, but I hand quilted them. Queen size hand done. Ooh, brutal. Do you have arthritis in your hands from that? Just curious. Just curious. Betcha, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Are you kids like mine, Carol, where they see you making a quilt or something and they claim it before you're even done? Or Ron does those wooden turned mushrooms. We were going to BC to see his family, and got up in the morning and there were all these little paper drawn mushrooms. Like the paper was folded in half, so it was drawn on both sides, and there were all these little paper mushrooms on the table, and the wooden ones were missing. Do your kids do that to you? My kids are notorious. Oh, Mom, I love that quilt. For me. Those are my colors. No, they're not.
Man, what a mess I've made.
Did your kids do that to you, Anne?
No, because I never really crafted when they were little.
Okay.
And I'm not a knitter or a crocheter. So.
Yeah. It's halfway done. Need to close it. Yeah. That's the thing, right? I've got probably 6 quilt tops sitting in the back 40 waiting for something to be done with them. It's brutal. Brutal, I tell you. I just... Hey, Dorothea, nice to see you. Doretha. Sorry, I always get that.
Doretha. Oh, so that's right. It is Doretha. And that's
Doretha.
Yeah.
I'm nice to see you, hon. We are doing
collage. Name. It's such a pretty name.
It is. We're doing collage today. Miriam and Beth and Moni and Shannon had to leave already. Anne and I are just playing and having some fun. I am doing clusters because to me that is collage because it's paper bits put together for something else. I worked in my book, which is comparable to Anne and Beth's Forest books, where you've got the picture book and you're adding things to it. Anne's working a composition book and doing backgrounds right now.
Yes, I'm cutting out in anticipation of collaging, I guess that would be. So I am pre-collaging, I guess would be.
That's awesome, Carol.
Oh,
That's really awesome. Yeah, my hand stitching, I don't do it often enough where it's by the end of hand quilting a quilt, my stitches are beautiful. But when I first start out, you got one like this, you got one like that, you got one like this, you got one like that. You know, my hand stitching is as eclectic as everything else I do.
Hmm. I used to do crewel work many,
Yeah,
many years ago,
which is embroidery out of yarn,
which
right?
is really embroidery. I
Yeah,
don't know why it was called
I know.
Crewel.
Yes, yes.
I
You
had
know,
kits, where they would have the design printed and then it would come with all the floss.
right. I used to get those kits. I can't remember. It was a certain company that did them too. It was like a home party plan for crafters. I loved it. I spent way too much money on them, of course, but
I
you know.
had,
Hi, sorry. Welcome, welcome.
hi, sorry.
Shannon has left. She's gone to be in. She's got a stream going for her um, crochet group right now. She's off and running, off and running.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got rid of my last crewel kit when I moved into this house. And I'm so sorry I didn't keep it because I would love to be doing it now. And it was printed on two, hi Belinda, it was the canvas or I guess the canvas, what you were stitching on. It was a picture of a cluster of birch trees
ooh,
in like a field, and the canvas itself was half of it was colored like beige, like a field, and
yeah.
then the horizon was blue like the sky, and then these birch trees, the cluster of white birch trees, was what was the vocal point of the.
That
Anyway,
would be lovely.
it was gorgeous, and I gave it away, or it went to Goodwill when I moved. I figured, oh, I'll never do, because I'd had this kit for years,
I know. I've got it.
and I never did
I
it.
have a needlepoint that I started probably in 1980 and
That
even
sounds about
maybe even 79 actually,
yeah.
and I haven't finished it. What are we making? Today is clusters, not clusters, it's collage. So I'm making clusters. I have a journal that needs some purple highlight in them. So I make clusters in a book so that I can use it, and all the clusters match so the theme kind of flows through the book. So I'm just working on some purple clusters and is doing a glue book,
Yes,
setting it up.
just starting another glue book because I just love to glue.
I love the way your stuff comes together like that. I really do.
Thank you. Yeah, you got rid of yours too,
Yeah.
cleaning out the basement. Well, that one that I got rid of, I actually brought that with me when I moved to Florida, and that was in 2000. And I don't know how long I had it before, but I managed to move it with me when I moved from New York to Florida. I moved it down here, and we parted ways in 2016.
Yeah. I know we hang on to things. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find time and I'm going to do that.
Mhm.
And I really need to go through stuff and find people who want to do my abandon some of these pieces.
Yeah.
Well, it has been 3 hours.
Okay.
I'm ready to call it a day.
That
How about
sounds
you,
good to
Anne?
me. Yep. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Well, thank you very, very much for being here. I really
Thanks for
appreciate you
having
coming.
the space and the time to host.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month, so there won't be Feral Artist Group on my channel. The week after that, we will be doing tags.
Yes.
So that should be very interesting considering everybody's various interests. So I would like to thank everybody who has been watching and chatting with us and giving us ideas, everybody who's up in the balcony, and anybody who watches the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be going live on Tuesday at 12:45. It's I got, oh look, I'm doing tags on Tuesday too. Go figure. It's going to be tag week in my world. Anne is going on at 5 Eastern, so please tune in to Anne and see what
Yes.
she's up to. So hugs to you
Love to
all.
see you
Thanks
all.
very much, guys. And I will see you all soon. Bye now.
Bye. Bye. Okay.